Oh, is this the 500K giveaway stream? Oh, you just missed it. Damn, you just missed it. Wow. That's why you got to have alerts on, bro. We just gave it away. It wasn't 500K. It was $500 million. Huge winners. I mean, like almost everyone here was getting $1 million, $2 million. One guy got 10 million. I mean, it was crazy. Taco Man 047. Yeah, he won a few million. Still chilling in here. Yeah, Parker 10 won $5 million. Hot Dog, they give it the tier 1. Vroom, they give it the 21 months. Colton, they give it the 15. Da Boss Wade, 14 months of prime. Good God damn. Dr. Jesus Goat, terrible name. They give it the 18 months. Lucky Noki, they give it the prime. Say Pip, they give it the 27 months. Finalisti, they give it the 7. I got 30 buckaroos. I'm happy with that. Would you honestly be happy with that if it was a $500 million giveaway among like 20 people and you got 30 bucks and everyone else got 5 million? You would honestly say better than nothing and feel good about it? That's incredible. That is an incredible mindset to have. I would not. That takes enormous patience. You know what though? I can sort of relate because do you guys remember when I bought the 1 ring pack of magic cards and I opened them on stream? Well, I saved one. I saved exactly 1 pack and I gave it to my trainer at my gym because he was talking about it, but he couldn't buy one. He couldn't buy a box. And I was like, you know, it would be cool for you to have one. And then as he was taking it, I was thinking, what am I going to feel like if he does open it? Like, what am I going to feel like if he cracks the 1 ring right now? And I think, again, who knows what I'd feel in the actual moment. But I figured, like, okay, it would be such a good story that it's worth it. Oh, wait, like Magic, let us say for the gifties. It would be such an incredible story that if you bought a whole pack, opened them all blank, gave 1 away, and they opened it right in front of you. Plus I like the guy. But you'd feel something, right? You got to feel something if you gave away the 1 ring. It would be impossible to not get excited. Yeah, 100%. I think if I had a clip of it, it's worth it. I don't care. But without a clip of it, it's like, damn, maybe we should get a 10% fighter's fee or something. Yeah, I mean, it will be a literal Gollum moment where you'd have to. The thing is, he can take me. The problem is, I couldn't kill him Gollum style because he's stronger than me. He works at a gym and I play video games. He'd probably split with you. He told me we didn't figure out a number, but after he opened it and it wasn't in there, he's like, I would have given you a cut. But you know, whatever. It's like, what I mean, like, dude, the guy deserves it. I genuinely think I'd be cool with it, but I've never had to think like that moment before. How many steps today? Let's check. 8,672 so far. I could knock out the other 1,000. I don't know, later. How do you get so many? Dude, all right, so my life quality has dramatically improved in the past few months because of this one weird trick. Well, number 1 is I've been better about going to sleep on time. But number two is that there is and I need to preface this by saying I do not drink coffee. There's a coffee shop near me. It's a cafe. It's not even a coffee shop. It's a cafe. It's a cafe. That means they have a lot of things, not just coffee. And I wake up in the morning and instead of like getting on my computer immediately or getting on my phone and not getting out of bed and scrolling, I take my dog and I walk to this coffee shop, which is like 3/4 of a mile from where I live. Okay. And I go there and I order the same thing every single day, not coffee. Every single day, not coffee. And then I walk 3/4 of a mile back and I do this every morning now with my dog, and it fucking rules. And I look forward to it the day before, which is almost embarrassing. But I've been going to this same place every day, and I just get like a little, what I do is I get like a little yogurt with granola in it or something, just some kind of little fucking breakfast, a little treat for myself. And I ordered the same thing so many months in a row that, drum roll please. Yo, Baraka. That's not a drum roll, but you get it. That the fucking waitress there and the staff learned my order by heart. I now have a usual, and they got so annoyed doing like granola plus 2 fried eggs over medium that they added a button for it. They added an Atrioc button on the little pad to order my usual. That is fucking gangster. Yo, So, it's fucking, I mean, that is one of the happiest things I've ever had in my life, which is sad. But like, I love it. I love going in there. Even if there's a new waitress, they have my order. They know who I am because I go there every day. It fucking rules. It rules. I've never had this in my life. You understand? When I was a kid, I grew up, I moved every year or two, my entire childhood. So I've never had like roots in an area, and I've never had a place where I had a usual, and now I have a usual. It fucking rules. This isn't therapy, bro. Can you imagine paying a therapist for this conversation? For me just to fucking brag about my usual? What do you even want help with? It sounds like you're just here. It sounds like you're just paying me to tell you about your cool usual. Well, yeah, shut up and take notes. Will you be one of those Karens? How? In what way? My order, if they fuck up my order, yeah. Yeah, I'll freak out. I'll call the manager. I'll say, do you know who I am? I'm the usual guy. But so far they haven't, because it's the most simple order of all time. It is literally Greek yogurt, a little granola in it, and then 2 fried over easy eggs. And I get this on the daily. And it fucking brings me joy. And it gets a little exercise. And, you know, I get 1.5 miles in every morning. So that's already like 5K steps. And then I don't know. Whenever I'm thinking about stuff, I pace. When I'm on calls, I pace. So I'm at 8. So either way, you know, this situation is good. How much does it cost? How much does it cost? I'll just check. It's probably like between $15 and $20 if I had to guess. If I had to guess, get a little drink, get the granola, get the eggs. I tip. That's probably, if I had to guess. But bear in mind, it's a little bit of a hipstery place. Here's the thing. I know I have no leg to stand on. I know that currently, because I am not grinding my life away in an NVIDIA cubicle, that I can't judge anybody. But when I go to that cafe in like the middle of the day, like if I'm ever there at like 1 p.m., I look around and I'm like, every single person here must have rich fucking parents. It's Tuesday at 1. What the fuck are all these fucking people doing here? All of them look like hipsters. None of them, I swear to God, I'm like sitting there, I'm silently judging because I don't see how any of them are paying for these $20 fucking breakfasts. They're all streamers on break. Yeah, maybe. That's possible. I doubt it. Could be their day off, capitalist pig. Well, I'm just saying it's like middle of the week, you know? There have been some, you know, I'm living in LA. There have been some TV writers that I've met at the cafe, which is kind of cool. But outside of that, almost everybody looks like they have rich parents. Are you one of those who gets hemp milk? I have no idea what hemp milk. I get whole milk. Straight from the cow, all American style. I need my $20 Starbucks daily, some millennial. Okay, I'm not ordering coffee at all. I want you to know that I don't order a single drop of coffee. It is a full hearty breakfast that lasts my first half of my day. Do you tell other people to order the Brandon when you're there? No, I do not do that. I do not do that. As far as I know, nobody else uses that button except for me, but I use it every day. I do love breakfast. Punch, that is the first true thing you've ever said about me. I get excited for breakfast. I like breakfast. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. Breakfast gives me, I get excited in bed for breakfast the next day. Do they recognize, wait, if you're investing one meal, it better be breakfast. That's what I'm saying, Ben Wood. That's what I'm saying, dude. Starts my day off right. And it may sound stupid. You may laugh at me, you may scoff. You may sit in your ivory tower, and by ivory tower, I mean darkened gamer den. And you may laugh at me, but it has been the single best quality of life improvement I've ever made. It brightens my entire day. Breakfast bovine. If it makes you happy, then go for it. Well, I was hoping to get your permission. So thank you. The whole speech was to make sure I had your permission to keep doing what I've already been doing for months. Thank you very much. That means a lot. What if you run out of money? Then I'll try to work there, bro. On God. Also, everyone there is so nice to Maya, my fucking dog. They're just really nice. They bring her a little bowl of water. It's just good. It's just a good scene. The only thing that I feel bad about is when I do it on Saturday or Sunday, I will bring a physical copy of the Financial Times. And I feel like a gigantic douche because I'm sitting there and I'm reading my fucking paper. And it just, nobody does that. I've never seen a single other person read a paper at a cafe. Like Chuck fucking McGill. Yeah, it's bad. I 100% admit, I wish I could do it from the comfort of my own home, but I will not sacrifice my walk. I will not sacrifice my joy. They 100% think you're a crypto bro or something. Well, it doesn't help that I wear fucking like Enron hats or FTX hats or some shit. That doesn't help, bro. The point is everyone there is nice. You guys are trying to get in my head. Everyone there is nice. Everyone there is nice. Okay? Have you ever worn the Sigma tank there? No, I haven't had the cojones. I started walking to work 1 mile away 6 months ago. I've never felt better. Yes! Dingle Dinger. Not in love with your name, but yes. I swear to God, it does work. It worked for me. Wear a Bored Ape shirt there? Yeah, that's a good idea. I should show up in an FTX hat and a Bored Ape shirt. Yeah, just do you walk in the rain? Bro, it has not rained in LA in months. They're being nice in hopes that one day you tip 1 Bitcoin. I will, once Bitcoin goes back to 0. Flash crash. Bitcoin yesterday, $2,000 down in 1 day. What? No circuit breakers? Flash crash? Monka W? All-time low transaction amounts? Nobody's buying, nobody's selling. Elon Musk dumped his Bitcoin. Interesting. I live in Florida. I don't want to be drenched in sweat when I go. I lived in Florida when I was a kid. It sucks, dude. Humid as all hell. Walking around in Florida is like taking a second shower, but you get filthy. Yeah, I don't blame you. Elon dumped it. Probably a good time to get in. He's usually wrong about everything. Well, I think an inverse Elon for the past few years would have probably lost you a lot of money. I do think cosmically you're right. We're due? Yeah, we're due. Did you see the guy from The Big Short, Big Shorted? Michael Burry did buy hedging options that bet against the entire market. The idea that the stocks would crash. He did do that. The amount that he did it in is vastly overstated. Because of the way options work. You know, you get like 100 at. It's like saying it's like if I bought a lottery ticket and someone said Brandon makes a $1 billion bet that the numbers are going to be. No, I that's the amount I could stand to win. But what I actually bet was $2. You know what? He bought basically inverse lottery tickets, like lottery tickets that will pay off if the market crashes. But he paid not very much, and it's mostly like he has a lot of stocks that he expects to go up. But he bought as a protection. He bought these basically lottery tickets, these put options that pay out big if it goes down. But the headlines all didn't say that. There's like Michael Burry makes $1.8 billion bet. And it's like he doesn't have that much money. That's not how much money he's betting. He's betting a small portion of his book. So he gets money no matter what happens. Well, you could say it like that, but it also means like if stocks just went up, the stocks that he owns, he would lose a little bit because he bought the hedge. He bought the downside protection. It's like buying insurance, you know? It's like if you don't use it, you feel like you wasted it. And if you do use it, then you're happy you have it. What are we doing today? Here's what we're doing. For the first fucking 20 to 30 minutes, like always, we're going to just talk. We're going to shoot the shit, all right? And I don't know if you'll ever learn that for all time. But that's what we're going to do for every stream for fucking ever. And then you're going to ask what the plan today is. And I'm going to say this answer every time. All right? That's what we're going to do every single time. I might. So here's one thing I did. It's not ready for today. I was really excited about one of those ideas. So when I woke up this morning, I looked at this board and I was like, wait, some of these ideas are actually good. And one of them was the Ponzi scheme tier list. So I already knew a bunch of Ponzi's. So I wrote them all down and then I made a fucking pyramid and then I started putting them in and I was like, wait, this could be really funny. So I worked on that a bunch. So I'm actually going to do that. I don't know. Just soon. Ponzi scheme tier list. Crumb Clee, thank you for the 5 gifted. Pog Champ, welcome 5 new members, ad free. Atrioc, have you been to a BJ's before? Like BJ's Brew House? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I have. If you want to make a 1 million view video, make it the Ponzi scheme iceberg. But why would it be why would it be an iceberg? Why would it be an iceberg? They get clicks. Iceberg is the new tier list. But then, okay, so then I'm not rating them anymore. Because my idea was like to pick different Ponzi schemes and like this one's F tier, this one's C tier, this one's S tier. But like now I'm just like, this one's iceberg. This one's like bottom iceberg. You guys honestly think that if it was called the Ponzi scheme tier list with a picture of like a pyramid with different Ponzi schemes on it, that's worse than like the Ponzi scheme iceberg? It's just not as cold. How much of your thumbnail decision making is based around how cold it is? Is that a big part? You like temperature check different thumbnails and then all of it, 80%, 100%. Let's look. I mean, let's just look right here. Let me verify. You know what they always say? Trust but verify. I trust you guys. Iceberg. Wow. There are a lot of these. Wow. 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 Well, first of all, a lot of it is We Bear Bears, the best of Grizz Hindi. This is number one. आलू खाना इकट्ठा करते हैं. फिर खाते हैं. वाह 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 क्या बात है. तुम्हें ये नहीं खाना. All right. Well, that has more views than everything I've ever done combined times 10. That has 67 million views. That's obviously... I just typed the word iceberg. Okay. What about this one? Titanic survivor claims an iceberg didn't destroy the ship. All right. That was terrible. That was truly terrible. I can't believe we had to fucking watch 8 minutes of the guy like brushing his teeth with Crest brand toothpaste while he counted the 48 cents and $52 in his pocket to walk down this hallway. And then they do the 2 fucking reveals at the end where it's like, it could have been a coal fire. It could have been a submarine. Both are unlikely. That was trash. Anyway, we got here because I was trying to find videos with iceberg in the title. The largest iceberg on Earth. How about that?
A76, the largest iceberg on Earth. In late May of 2021, A76 broke away from the Ronne ice shelf in Antarctica, forming a massive 1,668-mile iceberg. Icebergs are extremely deceiving when it comes to their size. Only 10% of an iceberg is visible on the surface.
Facts.
Knowing this, I can't even begin to imagine the mass of A76 beneath the surface.
Well, can't you just take what you see and times it by 10? Based on what you just said, can't you just easily imagine it? It's not infinite. It's you can't imagine it. You can't figure it out. It's unfathomable.
Surface. A76.
Yeah. No, I guess you're right. Glacier collapse. We Bear Bears Hindi again. Large iceberg breaking. Tipping in the iceberg in Club Penguin after 12 years. This has 13 million views. Together we can build an island, create a community, change the world, and even tip an iceberg. Waddle. Waddle on. Imagine how amazing it must feel knowing that you were one of the lucky ones that not only witnessed this historic event, but also contributed to I love the one person who just said yes once it flipped, like an old wise man waiting for this day. I guarantee it was not an old wise man. It was a fucking 8-year-old. All right. Club Penguin. Oh, my wife's calling me. Why am I ever doing anything cool when she's calling? Hey, babe.
Hey, man, you haven't told me what you need.
Oh. Atrioc is asking for Robux. My wife called me and I asked her for Robux. Damn, you guys are good lip readers. How the fuck did you figure that out? That sentence unlocked so many memories of me playing Club Penguin. Oh, God. God. Truly powerful stuff. True. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Okay. The disturbing movie Iceberg Explained graphic content. So this kind of stuff is what you're saying. Just a picture of an iceberg with stuff on it. Interesting. The Google Maps anomaly iceberg. So you're saying it's a picture of an iceberg. It's got like fucking Sam Bankman-Fried's face on it. And it goes, the Ponzi scheme iceberg explained. Damn, that does sound kind of based. I see an iceberg in a thumbnail and I go batshit crazy. All right. Okay. So now, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I do have a Twitch iceberg. I think I have former Twitch employee explains Twitch iceberg. Have you reacted to Twitch iceberg before? What's the Twitch iceberg? Oh, this did really good. Oh shit, iceberg is crack cocaine. All right, I didn't know. I thought this was a normal video. This did way. This must have hit the algo. Sheesh. Okay. I'm iceberging, bro. I'm iceberg pilled. Conspiracy theory iceberg. This doesn't even have an iceberg in it. All right, well, let me see how. Oh, it's a 9-hour video, bro. What are you talking about? Why is this a 9.5-hour video? Why? That's absurd. 10 million views? There's not even an iceberg in the thumbnail. That's just a fucking mishmash. Oh, God. Oh, that's terrible. That's horrendous. I'm obviously not going to watch it. How about Titanic, where they say iceberg right ahead?
Is there anyone there?
Yes, what you see?
Iceberg, right ahead!
Thank you.
All right, Quack, open the video with this. But, like, put Sam Bankman-Fried's face on it. Right? And then he says, iceberg right ahead. And then there's some, do that. I'd fuck up an iceberg. What does that mean? You mean you'd eat one? Electric Lemon? If someone were to offer you an iceberg, you would just devour it? That seems unlikely given the size of the iceberg and the fact that it has no real taste. Just water, frozen.
Right ahead!
Stop it! Stop it!
No! Stop me!
Hey! Put us down!
All right, I don't need to watch this anymore. Okay, icebergs. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. The darkest TikTok iceberg. The universe iceberg explained. This YouTube iceberg explained. The Minecraft iceberg explained. The archaeology iceberg explained. El iceberg del oceano explicado. The SCP iceberg explained. The Nintendo iceberg, a deeper look. The Bible theory iceberg explained. Jesus Christ, there are a lot of icebergs. People just like icebergs. The GTA Online iceberg explained. All right, I mean, I'll try it. I mean, I've already made it as a pyramid, so I could just make it an iceberg. That's not that difficult. I just flip it, I guess. That's the Hollow Knight one was one of my favorite icebergs you haven't seen before. I don't really want to watch the Hollow Knight iceberg, bro. I know everything there is to know about Hollow Knight because I made the tier list. Disturbing Reddit post, iceberg explained, YouTube's darkest iceberg. Why are the icebergs dark? Darkest TikTok iceberg part 3, the final tier. This is a 25-minute video? Did this fucker split up the TikTok iceberg into multiple videos? The mass hysteria iceberg explained. The serial killer iceberg explained. The weirdest serial killer's iceberg explained. How different is the serial killer iceberg and the weirdest serial killer iceberg? Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I got to get one to watch. What is this?
Way to get started than with the sponsor.
The fashion iceberg. It's got 1 million views, bro. Wait. The fashion ice. This is actually the funniest skit on YouTube. If you ever watch an HBO show. What is this?
Please tell me.
Are you just linking random skits? You just pass me your phone at the function and say, watch this YouTube video? We're not, it's unrelated. There's nothing to do with icebergs. You just had a skit you want to watch? Bro. No, this one's good, dude. No, this one's, you gotta watch this one. You already have your own iceberg? Yeah, I think I fucking made a video on it, right? Oh yeah, the Atrioc iceberg. No. Yeah, that was on Reddit. Kind of insensitive to talk about icebergs after that ship sank. That's where you're wrong, Elgin, bro. As we learned today, the Titanic wasn't sunk by an iceberg. It was sunk by a torpedo from a foreign nation. So, you're an idiot. All right, well, I was going to watch one of these icebergs to get a feel for it, but all of them are like the darkest, most gruesome serial killers. Explain. So I don't know. There's internet mysteries. There's the Batman Arkham iceberg. This is an hour and 33 minutes long. This is an hour and 33 minutes long.
His eye, Clown Puncher 139. Icebergs are more than things Penguin uses as features of his lounge. They're large, complex figures that are the epitome of more than.
I'm not watching this. I just want to.
These behemoths
I want to get it.
The largest ship in the world, and yet are quickly melting away with each passing day. They're also the perfect framing device for lore, conspiracy theories, and shitposts. Most major franchises have an iceberg of facts, Easter eggs.
I'll never understand YouTube, bro. I don't think I'll ever get it. This guy explained what icebergs are, and then explained what other icebergs are. Like, this is an hour and 33 minutes video. All right, let me just see one fact. Bottom of the iceberg.
Said he could hide a secret so well the first time, then have their second secret found basically as soon as the game was released. Starro in Batgirl DLC. In the Arkham Knight DLC, A Matter of Family, Joker takes over an abandoned sea-theme amusement park. Behind a hidden grate in the park is a secret room with only a single object.
Okay.
A tank with a large starfish inside. This starfish is actually an incredibly powerful alien conqueror known as Starro. Starro was the first villain the Justice League ever faced. He's capable of spawning millions of miniature versions of himself that take over the mind of whoever they attach themselves to. Starro is one of the most powerful villains in the DC universe, and seeing him barely contained behind a small glass panel is honestly terrifying.
Holy shit,
Even
it's
as someone who doesn't
Starro.
know anything about the comics, or Starro for that matter, this room is still incredibly unsettling. It's a dark, empty room with nothing but a large tank containing a giant starfish who's stuck right up against the glass. On top of that, it has an eye where its mouth should be that follows you around, and another you can't really see on its back. It's incredibly unsettling, and I love it. Talia's missing body. During the finale of Arkham City, Talia al Ghul is killed by a shot in the back.
Spoilers!
After Batman lays her body down,
Spoilers!
it mysteriously vanishes from the scene, not showing up at any point in the cutscene or after the fight, even though logistically it would show up somewhere while Batman is fighting Clayface. This could mean a lot of things, but honestly is probably just a mistake on the developer's part.
Fucking deep cut lore, bro. That is flames. That is fire. Hope somebody got fired for that blunder. That's why we need crunch, okay? Whatever dev went home to eat with their family instead of making sure Talia al Ghul's body shows up in the cutscene ruined the experience. Well, let me see one Wendigoon. Wendigoon, the Iceberg Fiend. Popular. Unsolved true crime iceberg. The problem with all these icebergs is they're over an hour long. I mean, these must print money. I guess it just goes after people on YouTube who either like to put on a long video in the background while doing something else, or obsess over details and just want minutia fucking spammed at them, because these are all so long. The thing is, I was thinking about this Ponzi scheme iceberg as like a 18-minute video because you would go fast. Maybe I should make it a fucking hour. All right, let's watch one of these. I gotta learn about this. I'm gonna do we could do the Bible theory iceberg. We could do the unsolved true crime. Let's do unsolved true crime. How about that?
Hello everybody and welcome to the True Crime Unsolved Iceberg. As the title suggests, this is going to be a look at atrocities and crimes committed by people who to this day have not been caught. The chart goes from everything from well-known unsolved cases all the way down to discovered victims and remains who are hard to explain, let alone catch who did it. I will not be showing any of the more brutal crime scene imagery, but I will be discussing some more intense topics, especially as the iceberg goes down, so viewer discretion advised. I would also like to thank Reddit user Washer Masu, at least I think that's how it's pronounced, who made this iceberg and was a big help to me in figuring out some of the ones that I didn't even know about and couldn't find information on initially. As he said, the chart is ranked by obscurity and a little bit of depravity. That being said, timestamp.
So, all right, I'm getting no disrespect here, but is this guy just going to like Reddit icebergs and finding the popular ones and then making a video on them? Is that like and then making millions and millions of dollars? Okay. Okay. No, I'm not hating. I'm literally not hating. It's genius. Anyone who thinks of that first is the genius. I'm just saying, is that what's happening here? Okay.
Stamps for every tier will be in the description, so if you're getting bored or don't like whatever's being mentioned on one tier, skip ahead to the next to see if you like that better. Also, I'm going to link the original iceberg image in the description. I'll have it posted on my Patreon, but you'll notice that I omitted a few of them from this video. The reason being the original iceberg was just unsolved mysteries in general, so a few had to do with the supernatural and things similar, and I'd rather just stick to the true crime aspect, especially since a lot of those supernatural ones I cover in the conspiracy series, or at least I felt like I should remove them by my opinion for this video, because you know the thing about opinions, everyone's got one. And speaking of opinions, how would you like to get paid for yours? I'm going to tell you how with the sponsor of today's video, Opinion. Kicking it off with tier 1, but as always, thank you for watching. Jack the Ripper is confirmed to have 5 victims, although some believe he may have had more. He mostly preyed on people in the impoverished Whitechapel district of London in 1888. While no one knows exactly who Jack the Ripper was, there were several letters sent from him to the police sort of teasing his arrest. All of the victims were prostitutes, which have led some to theorize that possibly it was a morality or for God killing, while others have argued a misogyny-based motive. However, my personal theory is that speculation of police officers at the time believed the women that were killed had previously worked for high-ranking government officials. Meaning
Lots
Jack
of
the
nonsense.
Ripper, or either a group of people calling themselves Jack the Ripper, could have been acting as a sort of red right hand of these government officials. This is supported by some things such as 3
I feel like what I'm seeing right here, I've never seen a video like this because it's not my cup of tea in YouTube, is like, it's like, wait. It's like, there's like a U curve, you know? And on this side, it's like Mr. Beast. And it's like incredibly fast paced, you know, lots of cuts, keep it short, hyper optimized for attention. You know, flashy graphics, Mr. Beast. And then there's like Windigoon over here, where it's like incredibly drawn out. And then everyone else is just fucking around making no money in the middle. Like this is where the fucking juice is. Yeah, this is the slop trough of everyone else. They haven't optimized for either ADHD brain or like fucking obsession brain. Those are the two fucking brain problems we have in society. This is the horseshoe theory of optimization. Okay. By the way, if you're okay, at worst this is like a scary face. If you're seeing hairy balls, I feel like you have your own Rorschach test problems. All right, well, let me see a little bit more of this.
of the victims having their organs removed, which some believe mean he was taking the organs for himself, or others believe that possibly these women were pregnant, and this was a means of preventing an unwanted child from a government official. And considering that he knew the police routes and knew exactly how to obscure evidence in a way the police cannot trace him, I, as well as many others, believe that maybe Jack the Ripper was a cop. The Zodiac Killer was a serial killer who attacked Northern California.
Ted Cruz.
From the
We already know who
late
this is.
60s to early 70s. Having 5 known victims with the attempt of more, the Zodiac Killer attacked couples who seemed to be on dates or sort of lovers' lane locations. He was famous, and the name came from cryptograms he would send the local press as a means of taunting them to his whereabouts, even claiming that in one of the ciphers was his real name, although that cipher has never been solved. People were so desperate to figure out who the Zodiac Killer was visiting James Earl Ray nearly weekly in prison.
He was killed by the FBI, bro. Put that in the top of the iceberg. Tupac. How about Tupac?
Tupac had gotten into with a fight earlier that night because Orlando had supposedly stolen jewelry from one of Tupac's groupies at an earlier date. However, no conclusive evidence stuck.
Skip the first layer, playing a 1.25 seed. I don't like that you guys have forced me into all these little fixes for this video you want me to watch. No. You don't understand. This show gets good in season 3, and you have to watch the first 2 in 2.5 speed. Let me just go here. Go to the big one. This guy be the interesting one.
With his friends train hopping in order to get to their favorite swimming hole in the summer. However, one day after coming back with a group of friends and then splitting to walk off to his house, he disappeared. 7 weeks later, his body was found less than a mile away, very horribly mutilated, with a handkerchief placed in his throat. The initial story of the other 3 boys was that whenever they hopped off the train, there was a hobo on it who had creeped them out. This sparked a huge war on the homeless in the town, in which every vagabond was being sweared at and pelted by people nearby, and the police were just arresting them en masse. However, the boys later changed their story, saying that it was a homeless person and they made it up, and they came up with all these wild stories like seeing him get chased away by some crazy killer, and it became clear that the boys were just saying stuff that they thought was cool. There were a few people who were picked out as possibly maybe a suspect, but every time that a witness would come forward with evidence, they'd recant or change a story on it, and it seems sadly like the story of Buddy will simply remain unsolved.
Well, aren't they all that way?
The Hall Mills murders occurred on September 16th of 1922.
this is the big one?
It was the largest
Why is
cover
that a
in the
big
United
spike?
States history at the time. Eleanor
right.
Mills.
Let's see what the deepest thing on the whole list is. What is the craziest unsolved true crime? The tier 7.
Brought in. We are now on to the final tier of unexplained crimes with tier 7. The April 1990 Jane Doe is very closely related to the Ohio prostitute killer. Along Interstate 70 on April 19th of 1990, a woman was found in a various state of undressed off the side of the road. This was immediately during the time of the Ohio prostitute killer's murders, and it was believed that this was without a doubt another one of his victims. The woman, through modern technology, has been identified as 29-year-old Patricia Cronley, and she was not a prostitute, she was a mother who lived a couple hundred miles away. This leads to some scary implications. For one, the fact that a mother went missing, and even though her body was found, no one was able to properly identify it to her family. And two, the fact that this one that was discovered, compared to the other number of Jane Does that can never be discovered, was not part of a serial killing and instead was staged to look like a serial killing from somewhere else, implies that there's potentially a lot more killers and a lot more scary stuff happening than we're aware of. Warner Jane Doe is one of the darker ones that I mentioned earlier.
Wait, what? Okay. What? Wait, thank you for the raid, if there was a raid. I don't never know. Yeah, I mean, this video is not doing it for me. But I respect it. All right. What about an actual?
So I should be.
Oh, what is this one? Well, this is only 22K views. I kind of want to see this. What is this?
Working on my essay, but then I remember that there's no good categorization system for all conspiracy theories, so I just went ahead and made one. It looks like this. As you can see, it goes from most based in reality to least based in reality. Down here we have things that we know actually did happen, like MK Ultra. But then once you pass the speculation line, we get into our we have questions section. So that's Area 51, Epstein, obviously. Moving forward, we get into the unequivocally false but mostly harmless section. So that's Loch Ness Monster, birds aren't real, Bigfoot, not doing too much harm. This line though, this is when we start to harm society. This is where we get anti-vaxxers, chemtrail people, flat earthers, not good. Once
I mean, those are all true, but okay. Weird to call them conspiracies. Maybe it's for the algorithm.
you pass the anti-Semitic point of no return, there really is no coming back. Once you kind of believe one of these, you're required to believe the rest. These are super harmful. Breaking down my...
Wait, it's funny. Oh, these are multiple TikToks. It would be funny to imagine someone who believes in like 9 out of 10 of these, and then the last one is like, that's crazy. That is loony. You are out. You know, I was actually, this happened recently. Who was it? Maybe an uncle or something. Someone was talking about it, and oh, I think it was about the vaccines. A guy I know got COVID and was talking to his uncle, and he said his uncle used to be like, COVID's 100% fake. It's not real. No one can get it. But then his uncle was like, yeah, no, I'm not like that anymore. I get it. Like, it's, I mean, maybe there's some shady stuff going on, but it's like a real disease or whatever. And then as a joke, my friend goes, yeah, no, it's fake. It's like the moon landing, huh? Like, as a joke. And then his uncle's eyes lit up and was like, yes, that's what I've been, I literally 100%. Like, finally someone else, like, he had no one to talk to about it. And so it's like, I think once someone is, you know, once you take one, I don't know why you're not going to take the rest. Once you're in, you're in. I saw Wait, I saw a TikToker yesterday passionately explaining why gravity doesn't exist because bubbles float up in water, and all the comments are like, whoa. Can you link me that? The one I remember that was so funny was like a guy, or maybe it was a girl, whatever. They put up a piece of paper on the mirror and held their hand behind it, and they were like, how can the mirror see my hand behind the paper? And then all the comments were like, wait, what? Holy fuck. Holy. Yeah, how does the mirror know? How does... like it's a thinking creature that put it together. Do you know about the Rome never happened conspiracy theory? No, I don't. I mean, I've been to Rome. Not to be part of the fucking deep state here. Not to be fucking straight up part of the Fed psyoping you right now, but I've literally been to Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day. It came pre-built. So wouldn't that mean it was built in a day? If they put it down, it was pre-built. Australia isn't real. They just drug you and send you to New Zealand on the flight. All those Aussies you see are actually paid actors. Okay, not that I disagree with you, because the New Zealanders were very weird about being called Aussies when I was there. Like, they were so offended by it, and I'm like, get over it. Nobody cares. But who benefits? Right? Why would there be a benefit of drugging everyone on the flights, making fake Australia? Who? The deep state. No, I understand. how? In what way? You know what's so weird about? I mean, listen, again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But I do think it is convenient that the I'm choosing my words carefully here, because I don't think this is what happened. I think it's happenstance. The Maui wildfires, if you guys don't know, like right now, today, all of the families that lost their houses in the fire are being called to sell their land. Like, people are trying to buy that land immediately. I don't think it was a planned fire, but I do think that it is very fortunate and convenient that extremely valuable real estate in Maui is now probably going to go under large developers, and we'll have hotels on that land within 2 years. I think that's just, yeah, it's opportunism, but I guess I don't know if my assumption is like the fire started by happenstance, but I wonder if the response was as good as it could have been. Talking about Oprah's backyard gonna look nice. Yeah, I mean, do you think there'll be an investigation? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. I just know who benefits. That's all I'm saying. I just know who benefits. Like, people are gonna turn that entire land into a huge development super quickly. It's gonna be extremely valuable and make a lot of money for them. Hawaiian utility stock tanked. Yeah. King Leopold II iceberg.
Today,
what is... This is not an iceberg. This is just an untold story of King Leopold. There's no iceberg at all. You have to put it in iceberg format. How did they not just put out the fire? They're surrounded by water. I can't. You should try and go and do your stand-up set in Maui right now. I think it would be very well received. I think that joke is going to land super well if you just go around and do like a walking tour The fire started because electric company cheaped out on fuses. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The Atrioc explores icebergs. Iceberg. Yeah. Oh my God. The iceberg of exploring how deep the iceberg meta goes on YouTube. Holy shit. Is there any iceberg that's like the way I would like to see an iceberg, which is like a little bit, you know, like not just the guy talking to camera, but like have some footage of what you're talking about and, oh, creepy things hidden in family-friendly video games? Iceberg explained? Wait, that sounds kind of hype.
Now, I love sports, but you gotta play the game that's right for you. Same with computer and video game. Every game box has a rating symbol that suggests what age the game is.
It's got production value already.
See, you gotta play the game that's right for you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is I, Gambetto Gaming. Today we're diving back into another iceberg, and this one comes from icebergcharts.com, so you know it's not from an idiot like me. Video games tend to deliver what their ESRB rating advertises. You know, if it's a rated E for everyone game, chances are you aren't going to be seeing any of this in it. But sometimes, whether purposeful or not, some things seem to slip through the cracks and we get disturbing stuff like this in a game that is usually all sunshines and rainbows. There's a lot of this throughout gaming
Zelda
history,
always has some weird
I want to
enemies.
break down the disturbing things found in family-friendly video games Iceberg. I'm going to be skipping more of the well-known, obvious stuff in the early layers, and I will actually be combining layers for the sake of the
Wait,
structure.
I'm sorry. Someone said, kind of crazy that the fire started at 6:30 a.m. from dry weather and strong winds. How is that crazy? I'm being serious. What is... I don't see... That doesn't sound crazy to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert on fire. Listen, I'm not saying it was a Chinese space laser. I'm saying it was probably an Indian space laser because they are planning for the farther future than China. China has their own troubles. India is ahead of the game. NASA said they're working on a space laser now. They better work fast. We're already getting targeted. It's Pearl Harbor 2 down there in Maui.
Structure of the video. I wonder what kind of stuff we'll see when we pull back this foil lid on this baked goodness of creepiness and disturbing content. Come here, little Jimmy, get your slice of E-rated lasagna. Guess what's in it? Your fucking nightmares.
Just before dawn is the coldest point in temperature variation.
Majora's
I'm
Mask
sure a
has
fire
eluded
could
me for
start
quite
for
a
a million
while,
different
and
reasons.
I've never taken the time to beat it. However, I do know
I
that
feel like this game was... You could make the whole iceberg about this. Majora's Mask is the creepiest kids game that I ever played in my life. By far. But not even close. Like, it has so much weird imagery and, like, just creepy dialogue, and it's, like, built for creepypasta.
the game and its infamy, at least in terms of the darker tone it took on for the series, and this tone is nowhere more present than in the ending of the game. Well, at least the ending if you don't do what you need to do in the allotted time given. If you let the 72 hours run out without playing the Song of Time, the game's game over will play out, which is known as the Terminum Apocalypse. This is where that big scary moon fuck in the sky will finally crash down into the clock tower in the middle of Terminus, sending a devastating shockwave throughout all the surrounding areas, turning everything it hits into fiery ash. Sounds familiar, huh?
Well, I forgot how horrific that fucking... that clip is. Bro, when you're 7 and you mess up and you don't finish in time, you literally get to see the apocalypse. You get to see every living creature die.
I'm sure this isn't a reference to anything that only happened 55 years before the game's release. Totally not. Anyway, this is a pretty dark Zelda game. Gotta be up there with one of the most disturbing endings. Most likely the most dark ending for a Zelda game. I'm not super familiar with all the games in the series, so maybe in one Link commits war crimes or something. I don't know. To me it seems like the darkest ending in a Zelda game though. Luckily, after the disaster event occurs, the game will simply reset to the previous time you played the Song of Time, and all progress is reset to that point. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather, sit down and chat with Resetti or look at beat up and bruised Donkey Kong for the rest of the time than experience this as a kid back in the day.
Zero. Kirby Dream Land 3.
Listen, Kirby's the epitome of just happy ha-ha land video game feelings,
You say epitome? Ads? Good time to sub, brother. I'll wait it out. I think my man just said epitome. He's just like Clint. Did Clint say epitome? Dude, I played TFT this morning and I got diamond in TFT, and I went and I think I went and did my walk. I went and got breakfast, and I came back and there was a message in the TFT client from Clint Stevens, who I haven't spoken to in a little while. I mean, it's been a few months at least, and he goes, "Hey Atrioc, congrats on diamond. You got it before me. I've been really trying, man." And then he started listing the comps he's been playing, and like it was like a 5 block message text. Oh, and I was like, "Thanks, Clint." It was out of the blue. I don't know. It was really nice, but it was weird. He is alive. I'll tell you that. He's alive and playing TFT pretty regularly. Yeah, and then I said K LOL. I logged out.
Usually, if you pick up a Kirby game, you're looking for a good platformer that won't present a huge challenge, especially if you're picking up one of the more recent ones. However, even something as bright and colorful as Kirby has its own dark, shadowy corners, and some of those can be seen in the designs of certain enemies. Most of the enemies that litter Dreamland and other areas are usually puffy and cute like Kirby himself. However, some just come off as straight up disturbing. These disturbing designs even made their way into bosses, and it's especially present in Kirby's Dream Land 3 on Super Nintendo. The final boss of the game is thought to be this dark matter enemy in a larger boss form, but upon defeating that enemy, the true final boss known as Zero comes out. Both of these designs are pretty eerie as it takes on this huge
the big eyeball
eye aesthetic
Not that scary.
can be found littered throughout
The eyeball in Mario 64 is scary. Oh, never mind. It's gonna get to it. I actually don't see the eyeball in here though. Let me skip. I want to see what's the deep ones. Let's go. Oh, Luigi's Mansion might have something.
favorite games in Nintendo's vast library. It's a unique game that has had a couple sequels, but I feel like the magic of the first one still hasn't been recreated in the newer ones. Luigi's Mansion 3 felt more like a step in the right direction, but maybe I just have nostalgia-tinted glasses on whenever I see the first game. The first Luigi's Mansion was the first of its kind when it came out, so it felt very unpredictable. At that point, we knew about a loose Mario formula, you know, even for 3D Mario games. So when Luigi's Mansion came out and you couldn't jump, you knew some shit was about to get fucked up. Boom, you're in the mansion for one night playing Ghostbusters as you hunt down not only your brother Mario, but all the ghosts plaguing the house. And it doesn't hurt that you get some casserola along the way. One of the most jarring things in the game is the blackout, which happens after you beat the third boss in the game, Boolossus. After you complete the boss, you are then tasked with climbing all the way back up to the roof after Egad rips you away to get the Boolossus painting from Luigi. You know, he's got to get his greasy fingers on that immediately. Then you use the key that will then open the locked door in the Boolossus area, except when you attempt to open the door, a lightning bolt will strike the mansion, sending everything into a pitch black frenzy. This, of course, means that all of your progress thus far is reset. Well, at least in regards to turning on lights in rooms anyway. Due to power being out, you can no longer be safe in a room without multiple ghosts spawning and, you know, wrecking your shit. The only way to fix this is to visit the basement and flip the breaker back on. So here we go. Walk all the way back down to the basement, you stupid asshole. You thought this game didn't have fluff in it? You got yourself wrong, buddy. This walk is one of the most nerve-wracking walks you can do in the game because you're in constant fear that you'll get pummeled by the ghosts in the next room. There's also a portrait ghost that is only able to be caught during the blackout, known as Uncle Grimly. He is completely optional, but a pretty cool little side mission if you feel like going down there. While the blackout doesn't last very long in terms of gameplay, it's pretty impactful because it makes the player feel like all of their work thus far has been undone and reset. And it also feels like such a huge pain in the ass as you were just about to enter the next area.
That's not an iceberg. That is like a gameplay section of Luigi's Mansion. That nothing about that was unknown or secret or... That is just a normal level. That is a normal, regular level of Luigi's Mansion. Paper Mario? Oh, God, I hate to click it, but let's see. I actually love this game. Is it the first one? 64 Paper Mario is one of the most base games of all time.
Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door already plays around with paranormal and darker themes.
Oh, this is Thousand Year Door? That's good, but not as good as the first one in my mind.
Throughout the game. You know, more so than...
Except for the Rock Hawk Gladiator part, which is one of the coolest parts ever. That part's Thousand Year Door, right? That part fucking rules.
There are RPGs of its kind. It also has crude humor to boot, but it gets a little more dark when you go to the Japanese release of the game, and a disturbing death can be seen in Rogueport. In the starting area of the game, there's a house in which you can enter by going through the back door. In international releases of the game, the room would have scattered papers strewn everywhere, but in the Japanese version, there is a little more added context. We can see a chalk outline of what looks like to be a toad with a blood spatter covering some of the papers.
See, this is good. In one version of the game, the Japanese version, there was a dead guy in here. That's iceberg material. I didn't know about this.
Behind him. You know, this is straight up an active crime scene Mario just stumbled into, and unfortunately it was the ending of that poor toad's life. Likely this was added to show how cruel some of the residents of Rogueport are, or it could have been added as a dark developer gag of some kind, seeing as it isn't exactly in plain sight. You know, after the 15,000th fucking render of Toad you see in the game, you might want to see one get capped. I kind of get it. Whatever the case, Nintendo saw it fit to remove it for international releases, but now we know a Toad has officially been murdered in a gruesome way in a real Mario game. Listen, stay out of Rogueport, guys. I heard Luigi got 5 knuckles shuffled on his way to Podley's Juice Bar.
Lewd images? I don't know how much lewd images of Paper Mario. Ryan's toy review is not a Lego Island ending. Wait, my brother loved this game.
I definitely played Lego Island when I was younger, as this is a core memory of mine.
My little brother loved this game.
I never got that far in the game as a kid, and I think I was really just entranced with the open world aspect, if you could even call it that nowadays. There's a story and objectives in the game, so if you happen to find your way to the ending of the game, there's a bad ending which can occur. You kind of have to really try and get this ending, as the game isn't super difficult, but if you don't end up catching Brickster, the enemy in the game, in time, a pretty eerie cutscene will play where it shows Lego Island going to hell in a handbasket and Brickster celebrating with glee. It's chaos in the streets, and it really makes you feel like you fucked up and the villain won. It shows you what happens instead of a simple game over. You know, not many games do this. This was actually even a dialed back version of the cutscene, as in the game's files, there's an extended one where the main information center can be seen, you know, lit ablaze, on fire. This reminds me of the game over screen from Donkey Kong 64 or even Banjo-Kazooie, where, you know, bad guy triumphant music plays while everything goes to shit.
Oh yeah, wow, I forgot about this.
Donkey Kong Island is blown to smithereens. You know, in Banjo, your sister gets turned into an orc from Lord of the Rings. And in this game, the island of Lego is taken over by the top criminal mastermind, Brickster. It's defeating and it feels bad, man, but it taught a lot of kids some lessons. And that lesson is, don't let fucking Brickster get away, dude. While many wouldn't describe the original Xbox's home screen as disturbing, it would quickly change to that given enough time idling. Many games and consoles have small Easter eggs built in if the players leave the consoles, or...
Watch Ryan's Toys reviews? What? Isn't that just a YouTube child?
Toys Kids Review as the kids review channel that, you know, makes blood diamonds worth of money monthly on YouTube. Apparently the guy has a game along with a myriad of other cheap Chinese shit his team produces. Listen, I don't hate the kid like many. I feel bad for him. Kinda, but he's also rich, so kind of fuck him. Anyway, in the deep within the files of this cheap, quick-to-market racing game, there's a pretty disturbing image of Ryan himself. We can see facial animations of Ryan where he's happy, sad, and with his eyes closed. However, in the fourth image, we can see that, Ryan might have, taken a turn too quick and ended up in the ER.
That is weird.
stitched eyes, blood seeping out. What happened to my boy, my beautiful baby boy?
Why does that exist?
Someone got to the accident before the paramedics and decided to try and fix Ryan up himself. Yeah, he just stitched him right back up and boom, brand new. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Wait, look at that.
Himself. Yeah, he just...
Can you see that? That's weird. Is that actually in the game? That is strange. It's only in the files? Yeah, like it's... Dude, some dev was just furious.
Stitched him right back up and boom, brand new. Nah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, this is an image that is officially in the Ryan Toys Review kart racer game. It's a bit odd, but honestly, if I was this third-party game dev getting paid and resealed toys to develop a game, you know, I'd be adding shit like this left and right. You better believe it. You try and consume any little bit of Ryan's Toys reviews and tell me you don't think about doodling something.
I feel like there's probably it's just his commentary on the end. All right, well, only one I see one left is Angry Aztec. Is that... I like Donkey Kong.
4 is a game. That's all, folks. Good night. No, it's a game that is good and bad at the same time. Many people don't like this game, but it holds a special place in my heart, and I love it. However, it doesn't come without its disturbing moments. If it's not the threat of King K. Rool blowing up Donkey Kong's big-ass head the whole game, it'll likely be a random moment that happens during the second world of the game. Upon entering Angry Aztec, you'll likely find yourself walking into these large structures akin to pyramids. Once inside, there are usually a small puzzle or maze to navigate, and at the end of the maze, there is a golden banana for you to get. Sounds pretty simple, right? Well, as soon as you pick up the golden banana, a loud voice saying "Get out" can be heard before a reticle and timer appear on the screen. Without any explanation, you are then expected to race out of the same puzzle you just ran through before getting blasted by whatever godly entity whispered into your ear.
That's not that scary.
I always thought it was King K. Rool saying it, and it kind of sounded like the same deep voice that was used for him, but I don't know. It could be someone even scarier than King K. Rool.
That's fucking bullshit. That's regular gameplay. The game tells you to get out because that's the game. You have to get out of the fucking thing. This moment still keeps me up at night. This is the bottom of the iceberg. Could be something really spooky. Yeah, it probably is just King K. Rool, bro. All right, I'm not watching any more of that. Hollow Knight lore iceberg is really good.
There have been a lot.
At least it's like an appropriate length. Let me look a little bit of this. Just because I might as well. I think Mossberg is good, and I do want to learn more about Hollow Knight before I play more Hollow Knight.
A lot of Hollow Knight icebergs to pop up over the past year, and I've always wanted to make a video covering one. But Hollow Knight icebergs, like a lot of other icebergs, tend to get a bit too memey. Also, I show up on a lot of these icebergs, which makes me feel weird. However, just recently, a Reddit user known as StevePuyo96 posted an iceberg that I wanted to talk about on this channel. Normally, these icebergs end up covering a lot of material I've already discussed before, which is another reason why I haven't done one of these videos yet. There's a little bit of that here too, but for the most part, there's a lot of things I've never even talked about on this channel, so that's pretty convenient. If you don't know how icebergs work, basically the further down the image we go, the more obscure or mysterious the entries are supposed to be. With Hollow Knight being a fairly recent game and the fanbase being fairly large, it's hard for anything to really be all that obscure without it just being made up. But thankfully, that's not the case here.
Okay.
So let's dive in.
See, I don't know any of this.
The surface level is all the normie stuff. If you have put any time into researching Hollow Knight, you have probably heard of most of these entries.
Oops.
The Land of Storms is a hidden area in Godhome that can only be accessed by clearing each Pantheon challenge with each binding. It shows off a strange land the Godseekers once inhabited before making their pilgrimage to Hallownest. It's a super secret area that the vast majority of Hollow Knight players won't even encounter. But it's a very well-known area at this point, so it's not surprising to see it at the top of the iceberg. In Kingdom's Edge, there's a room with a single exit, with a tent blocking off the rest of the area.
I've seen this. I've been here.
There really isn't anything significant here, but I think it captures that feeling of wonder and mystery about what's lying just beyond our reach. I remember feeling that way a lot as a kid playing Super Mario 64, trying to get out of the courtyard behind the castle. The elegy for Hallownest is a short poem that appears at the start of the game. Within the code for Hollow Knight, there's actually several more verses that go into detail about how Ness grew over time, fell to the infection, and the Pale King's plan to stop it.
Oh,
there
they
isn't
just
much
cut it
here
down.
that can't be inferred from other lore sources, so we aren't missing much without this extended poem. One interesting thing to note about this poem is that one of the game's developers, William Pellin, didn't even know these extra verses existed until after the community found them in the game.
My wife wrote it?
This is a reference to a cut lore tablet that was going to appear in the Soul Sanctum, alongside record Abba and Senda. It's a real shame too, because this lore tablet actually explicitly tells us how the Soul Sanctum scholar
That is really cool that my wife wrote Hollow Knight lore. That explains why she was so happy when I finally beat it.
had to reform how their minds worked entirely to gain a mastery over Soul. After defeating the False Knight in Forgotten Crossroads, the head of his weapon will sprout legs and scuttle away. If you dream nail it, it will even say, "Free at last." If you encounter Mr. Mushroom...
Wait, can I just say, this is my favorite Iceberg so far, because he just says the thing, shows it to you, and then moves on. He doesn't say, so characters often have heads in video games, and then adds like 4 little jokes about that, and then explains, and then does a joke afterwards. He just fucking does it. He just does the thing, and then moves on. There's no padding.
All 7 times throughout Hollow Nest, he will appear in a post-credits cutscene rocketing through the air. This is followed by a black screen with the text, "To be continued." This is probably implying that Mr. Mushroom will be making an appearance in later games developed by Team Cherry. This would be in line with his character, as his dialogue when encountered in the game implies that he is somehow connected to earlier games made by Team Cherry, such as Hungry Knight. So he's kind of like Phase 1 Nick Fury. Izelda has Dreamnail dialogue about how she put down her weapon to live a quiet life with
she used to be a
Cornifer,
warrior.
but that she'd like to stretch her legs again sometime soon. William Pellin even reiterates this in a Reddit AMA from 4 years ago, as if this dialogue might actually be relevant at some point in the future. Or William is just trolling us as usual.
It would be super cool to fight her in Silksong, but I would like them to release the game. So if they haven't decided to already make her in Silksong, don't do it. Just whatever you have, just print it and go. Just publish it.
Next up on the iceberg are the shallow waters. This is stuff that is pretty easy to overlook, but there still isn't much.
Plus 2 years. Someone in Team Cherry just heard me say that, and they put it on the board, and they just added. Well, we gotta add the fucking Zelda fight. That'll take us another 2.5.
Mystery to them. It's mainly small details about the game or pretty well known behind the scenes development stuff. Empress Muznik is just the early name Team Cherry gave to the Gruz Mother. Back during the Kickstarter, the enemies that were shown off had these weird names.
This game was kickstarted?
The Lore Bible is an internal document used by Team Cherry to keep track of Hollow Knight lore. Team Cherry has only ever referred to this document once, in an interview from 2016.
I did not know that. How much did they raise? Hollow Knight Kickstarter. Hollow Knight by Team Cherry. 2019? No, it was earlier than that, right? Wait, did they really only raise 50 grand? And they made this whole game? Is this real? They raised 57K Australian? They didn't even unlock this stuff. They added that again. They added Coliseum of Fools. $50K Australian bucks? What is that, like a fucking... You can't even buy a kangaroo with that. That's crazy. They had 3 people split that money to make this game. Wow, I'm shockingly impressed. I thought this was a much... I thought they were like independently wealthy or something, and they made this. Like Gabe Newell was ex-Microsoft, made a bunch of money, then made Half-Life. Wow, that is cool. Too bad they'll never release Silksong.
And well in advance.
Of course, everything
Everything's like set in stone.
We've got an extensive lore document back at the office.
Will we see this lore document in its entirety someday? Nope. In February 2019, McFarlane Toys teased an upcoming Hollow Knight collaboration on their Facebook account.
Wait, can I just say one thing though? Think about it. So they made Hollow Knight relatively quickly after receiving only 50K Australian. But they haven't made Silksong in 5 years after receiving tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars from the success of their game. Do you think if we collectively rob Team Cherry, they'll be forced to make the game quicker? Are you following me? They got hundreds of millions. How much do I think the game made? Yeah, probably. I mean, did they fully own it or did they give a big cut? Did they self-publish? Hollow Knight publisher. Developed and published. They self-published. Bro, this game sold a lot. And went to Switch. They made 77 mil on Steam. So if you count all the other platforms, yeah, they probably did make 100 plus mil.
Later that summer, placeholder displays for Hollow Knight were shown off by McFarlane at the 2019 New York Toy Fair. However, after this, there have been no further updates about the Hollow Knight figure, and we have never been given any explanation about what happened. I guess we're stuck with figures of Shrek and piss-colored Flash. The Hunter's Journal doesn't really make sense from a lore perspective. The Hunter explicitly tells us that by defeating enemies, we gain the ability to decipher the text he has written in his Hunter's Journal. There are some instances where it is implied it isn't the Hunter though. For example, the Dreamer Fights and Grimtroop enemies have different symbols over the description text, as opposed to a symbol of the Hunter's eyes. This could imply that he didn't necessarily—
Plus, you guys are only talking about just cash flow, right? But now that they own the Hollow Knight IP, that's extremely valuable. The value of their company has gone up. They have 32% share in their company. It's like saying, it's like when Kanye said he was a billionaire. He's not a cash flow billionaire. He didn't have $1 billion. But Yeezy brand was worth billions, so he could technically sell it.
write these notes.
Like, I'm sure fucking a big studio would love to buy the Hollow Knight IP and then milk it. Like 14 spinoffs.
But then how did they get into the journal in the first place? How exactly do we get excerpts from poems like the Grim Troop, or smut like the Grey Prince? And even if we ignore those oddities, the Hunter symbol does appear for enemies like the Radiance. So does this mean the Hunter fought the Radiance at some point? In early development screenshots of Hollow Knight, the Harump enemy had a more green shade to its body, and it somehow looks even uglier than what we got in the final game. There are a number of enemies in the game who give Dreamnail dialogue that is nothing more than an ellipses. Fool Eater, Golka, Sporg, Shroomeling, Blugsack, Nosk, Shadow Creeper, Broken Vessel, and Lost Kin. It seems more non-animal based enemies and ones closely tied to the Abyss share this attribute. As for Nosk, it has this whole thing about being able to read minds, so it's hard to know what it would actually be capable of thinking. Is its Dreamnail dialogue just a reflection of how the knight doesn't have thoughts either?
I don't know, you tell me,
If you die in the Lake of Unroom and come back, your shade will be looking out over the lake, just like the Moss Knight we also see there. We know that Un is calling out to the Moss Knight. Is the shade also hearing this call, or can it somehow sense her power in another way? Regardless, it's a neat little detail, since we don't see the shade interacting with other creatures in Howl Nest all that much. Relic Seeker Lem's name is shown as Relic Seeker Marm in development screenshots of the game.
Okay.
Nosk's lair is located behind a breakable wall in the lower portion of Deep Nest. In this section, Nosk appears just out of reach of the players several times, luring them to his boss fight room. However, Nosk can actually be seen fairly early on in Deep Nest. Nosk first appears in the room leading up to the big drop into lower Deep Nest. In order to attempt a Pantheon in Godhome, you have to defeat all the bosses who appear in the Pantheon in Hallownest. There are two exceptions to this. One is Grey
Okay.
Prince Zote. If you don't save Zote in Green Path, Grey Prince Zote won't appear in Godhome at all. And if you do save him, Grey Prince Zote won't appear in a Pantheon until you fight him in Bretta's house. Another
Okay.
exception is God Tamer. You don't have to encounter her at all to fight her in the Pantheon of the Sage. This is probably because Team Cherry didn't want to force the player to have to finish the entire Coliseum of Fools
Well, you got
before
to.
being allowed.
That was one of the most fun parts of the whole game. That's when I first started grinding it, was trying to beat the Coliseum. That was really, really fun. I kind of want to play Hollow Knight.
to do the third Pantheon. Lore-wise, it doesn't really make sense, and it kind of breaks the logic of Godhome entirely, but if we factor in gameplay considerations, it's reasonable. As far as I know, we have no idea what the actual name for the City of Tears was before it became the City of Tears. It's been referred to as the Heart of Hallownest, but an actual name doesn't appear anywhere
Chicago.
I've seen, and chances are, we'll never know. Deep Nest used to be a lot bigger than what we see in the final game. Eventually, the eastern portion of Deep Nest was reworked to be a new area called the Outskirts, which eventually became a catch-all for stuff Team Cherry hadn't found a place for yet. Eventually,
Okay.
this area became known as Kingdom's Edge.
Okay.
The only enemies we see in Fog Canyon
Wait.
are the jellyfish. There are a few bugs.
I don't care about shallow waters. I kind of want to. I want to look into the depths. I think everyone's been right. The iceberg stuff. This is a good video. I'm not being. I want to see the stuff that's like deep cut lore. Oh god damn, guys! I just want to see the deep cut lore. It's not brain rot. The last three were not that interesting. The last three were not that interesting. What do you want me to do? Oh, God. You guys are such whiners, bro. Fine. These better be good. It's on you. It's on you. We're going to watch this one. This one better be, you better be fucking pogging. Every single one of these, you'd be like, holy shit, that's the most interesting thing I've ever seen. All right?
Hard for me to know what details are more well known by the majority of people and which ones are more obscure. I've spent so much time learning about this game that it all kinda runs together.
The three
In the earliest
monomoms.
promotional material for Hollow Knight, we can see that the three Dreamers were more uniform in their design, each sporting the same mask we see Monomon wear in the final game. In the final game, we can even see an archway near the Black Egg Temple, where it still only shows Monomon masks. Shark Jump Studios is a company that helped Team Cherry port Hollow Knight to the Nintendo Switch. The Switch is not a very powerful machine, and Hollow Knight was very poorly optimized when it first came out, so Team Cherry hired some help to get the game running smoothly on Switch.
Okay.
When we
You made me rewind for that. You made me rewind for that. They got some fucking outside help to help port the game to the Switch. Holy God. Oh, the secrets, the mysteries have been unlocked. My third eye just opened. Holy fuck.
first encountered the nailsmith, he thinks we are someone else, asking for him to hone another nail, implying he has done a lot of work for this person previously. Nailsmith eventually notices we are not the person he thought we were, and he never brings up this other client again. I have no idea who Nailsmith could have been talking to, but I do think there is something going on with the Nailsmith that we just can't know about. When you dream nail the Pale King in the White Palace, he says the iconic line, "No cost too great."
So
However,
true.
there was another line left in the game's code that went unused. He said, "False one, you cannot reach me here."
That's
False
cool.
one probably refers to the Radiance, but it seems Team Cherry wanted the Pale King's dialogue to be more reflective of his own actions.
I like that
The
one.
Abyss doesn't really
That
have
one's
music
cool.
like the other areas in Hallownest. Instead, we just get a lot of low droning sound, which conveys the haunting emptiness of the area. However, if you speed up the music, you can actually hear the Vessel theme that plays at the start of the game and in the Dream No More ending.
So it's just slowed down. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I like when all the music ties together in a game. That's cool.
After beating the third Pantheon in Godhome for the first time, you unlock Godseeker mode. This mode locks you into Godhome permanently, where you can redo all of the Pantheons in the Hall of Gods on a separate save file. It's a small addition for people who want to start new save files immediately in Godhome, but it has some weird lore implications. The Godseeker talks to us completely differently in this mode, groveling to us in all her dialogue. According to a playtester and translator, this entire mode canonically happens after defeating the Pantheon of Hallownest. So does this mean that all the stuff with the Void entity filling Godhome with Void got cleared up? That's good, I guess. But what's going on in Hallownest then? Are we seriously just going to dig around here while God knows what is going on outside?
I don't know.
It really is a head scratcher. We only ever see White Lady in her giant tree form, but we can assume she used to be smaller and not rooted into the ground.
Yeah, makes
sense. Her
sense.
silhouette can be seen on the back of the chair in the White Palace, and there are some early sketches of her that might show off what she looked like before Hallownest fell to ruin.
Nice glow up. Oh, that's it?
In the same little part of Queen Station where we meet Willow, we can see that she has a red tent. This has generated a theory that she was once a member of the Grim Troop, like the Grimsteed, but somehow escaped.
It would be so much funnier if he just stopped right there. If he just said, we can see she has a red tent. That would have been, and then just cut. That would have been so funny.
It's a fun idea, but it seems unlikely to me, honestly. She has no dialogue that even hints at the Grim Troop. Maybe if she reacted to the Grim Child in some way, then I'd have more confidence in this theory.
So
Lost Kin is...
So it really is just a red tent. Wait, I'm sorry. So after the explanation, it really is a red tent. Okay. Cool.
Similar to Soul...
Still ads. I want to play Hollow Knight. I'm actually kind of getting Hollow Knight pilled right now. I'm going
Tyrant and Failed Champion, in that they are all dream variants of bosses found in Hallownest. However, when fighting Soul Tyrant and Failed Champion, the boss arenas look very similar to the places their normal versions were fought. The Lost Kin, however, doesn't follow this trend. It looks like this arena is from the City of Tears or Forgotten Crossroads, as opposed to the Ancient Basin. There really isn't any explanation for why this is the case. The Broken Vessel boss fight used to be located where the Hornet 1 fight is now, but that doesn't really answer our question, since the Lost Kin area doesn't look like Green Path either.
Okay.
In Kingdom's Edge, the player can find the corpse of the ancient nailsmith, along with several massive nails.
Okay.
Who were these nails for? Did the giant creatures we see throughout Hallownest carry these things around and fight one another? It's pretty crazy to think about.
Listen, we're almost at the end of this section that I skipped, and you guys have not really found too much.
There are some development screenshots of Hollow Knight where the knight actually has a fourth soul vessel. There's not much else to say about this. The White Palace has one section where the rooms don't line up at all. The room where the Pale King experimented on Void connects to another room in two separate ways that make no sense geometrically. The White Palace is in the Dream Realm, so it's not that surprising, but it's the only part of the palace that really acts like this. While Dirtmouth is at the top of the world of Hallownest, it's not quite clear if it's actually on the surface of the world. There's no sun, no moon, no stars. On top of that, Leth, Team Cherry's marketing director, posted on Reddit a few years back saying that Dirtmouth was actually underground. However, there are a few mentions of the surface and the surface world that kinda contradict this claim. We can also see that there's actual weather in the Land of Storms, which I don't think can happen underground, so I'm not exactly sure what to think.
There's lightning and stuff, right?
The first four pantheons in Godhome are the pantheons of the Master, Artist, Sage, and Knight.
Okay.
Those four titles spell out the word mask, which is obviously a reference to the 1994 film The Mask,
yes.
starring Jim Carrey. But there's also the Pantheon of Hallownest, which would make the complete acronym MASK. There's a hidden area in the Hall of Gods where you can find a breakable wall. Destroying this wall allows Zote the Mighty to break into the Hall of Gods.
It was cool.
There is even unused dialogue that calls Zote an intruder amongst the gods of Hallownest. Apparently the Godseekers didn't view him as powerful enough to belong here, which is really saying something considering they have statues of Vengeflies.
Took my screenshot.
The Blue Lantern is a mysterious, unused asset from the game files. It looks like it holds some kind of blue flame, but I have no idea what this would have been used for. This is a myth that has been floating around for a while. One person pointed out that Cornifer sounded like he was speaking Hungarian, to which William Pellin replied that the voice actor for Cornifer, Dave Kazi, is Hungarian. But most people who I've heard from who are Hungarian say that Cornifer is definitely not speaking Hungarian. So it seems like it might only sound Hungarian because it's gibberish being
Maybe
said
he's
by
got
a
like an
person
accent.
who happens to be Hungarian.
That's kind of funny.
Dung Defender used to have Dreamnail dialogue about Isma while he was sleeping, but this dialogue can no longer be accessed in-game because Dreamnailing him now leads into the White Defender fight. This is a bit of a shame, because Isma also has Dreamnail dialogue that nicely parallels Dung Defender's. When the Knight has the Sharp Shadow charm, its shade actually takes on a noticeably different appearance during the dashing animations. The shade now has 6 eyes instead of 2, making it a bit more like the Void entity from the Embrace the Void ending. It also sort of matches the Void Tendril enemies, who also appear to have 3 eyes on one side of their heads. The gorgeous husk in the City of Tears and the giant Geo deposit in the Ancient Basin both give the player a total of 420 Geo.
Easy money.
Nice. From an old development map of Halonest, we can see that Lurian's original name was Lurian the Whisperer. As if this guy wasn't creepy enough. The White Crystal Ring was an item seen in one of the earliest trailers for Hollow Knight. It appeared to be a chargeable Vengeful Spirit move, sort of like the Mega Buster from Mega Man 4. What's funny about the White Crystal Rings is that you can actually still see a few of them sitting on Sly's table in the final game. The Hollow Knight was wearing armor when it was sealed away in the Black Egg Temple. We see glances of it in the opening, as well as before the Hollow Knight and Pure Vessel
420
fights.
like weed.
We can get a better glimpse of the armor from sources outside the game. It appears in the Godmaster reveal trailer for a brief second.
Wait, this thing is the Hollow Knight? I thought my guy was the Hollow Knight. Did I not pay attention at all in that game? Fake ass fan. Are you serious? You watched the lore video? Oh my god, it was 2 years ago, bro. Yes, I watched the lore video. Okay. He's the Hollow Knight. That's what I was going to say, is he's the Hollow Knight. And my guy is the dude.
And it's also on a card that comes with the collector's edition of Hollow Knight, sold by Fangamer. From this point on, we are mainly going to discuss obscure cut content. Stuff that has never really been discussed by Team Cherry, or we only have a tiny bit of information on.
Okay.
Lots of single phrases that have appeared on old artwork or in code that we pretty much have no info about. Back in 2017, a collector's edition of Hollow Knight for the PC was released by IndieBox. This edition had a special grub plush that came along with the game. Included in some of these releases was a document called Grub Care Instructions. The document goes into detail about the habits of grubs, what they like to do, how they show gratitude, and what they do when they are sad. It's unclear who wrote this document or if Team Cherry ever approved it as accurate canonically. But there's one line in particular that raises a few eyebrows. Grubs grow quickly and are ferocious eaters. They will happily eat anything, but it is considered taboo to feed them flesh or eggs. This may give them unseemly appetites. This document makes grubs out to be like fucking gremlins, and people seriously wonder why I hate these little bastards so much. The Dirtmouth Fly is an NPC who appears in 2 very early screenshots of Hollow Knight. These 2 images were found hosted on the back end of Team Cherry's website, but they were never actually publicly revealed. So in reality, Team Cherry never even meant for us to see this creature.
Oh.
Why were they hiding it from us?
Did they murder him?
What did it do? In October of 2015, Team Cherry posted an image to Twitter of a whiteboard illustration of some gigantic monster attacking the lighthouse found in the abyss. This creature didn't make it into the final game. Although it's so massive, I'm not sure it really would translate well into an actual level. In its place, there are just a bunch of void tendrils. And we can even see that these enemies have been stretched and scaled in a way that looks pretty awkward, although you'd never really see it playing the game legitimately.
Yeah.
The Skyward Slash is the name of a cut nail art that the player could find in the Forest of Bones.
Oh,
it shows up on an old development map of Halonest, alongside the dash attack and spin attack. So at this point, there wasn't the Great Slash
More
ability.
boots.
I assume Skyward Slash would have been like the Great Slash, but upwards, which doesn't sound too terribly useful, so I'm glad they cut it. There are quite a few entries in this section that come from old development maps of Hallownest we have collected from Team Cherry interviews over the years, so I'll do all of them in a row. Apparently there were going to be cave paintings in Deep Nest, somewhere near where the hot spring is now located. I don't know what these cave paintings would have shown. Perhaps it would have given us more history about Deep Nest's inhabitants. We know a little bit about the Weavers who arrived in Deep Nest at some point, but not much about the non-Weaver creatures who lived there. The faraway great...
I am going to pause this for 1 second and see if it has powered me up to play a game of Hollow Knight. This is just a pause. I don't have brain rot. 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 I'm just pausing. Oh no, the game's not responding. Oh God. Look at this part of the iceberg. The game fights back when you don't play it, when you don't watch the full video. Holy shit. Team Cherry's involved? All right. Well, first, this is the one I was playing with the new bosses, but this is the one in Godhome. New game. I just want to fight Absrat again. Too quiet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can I do this, you think? Nah, I couldn't do this. Can I try once? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember that attack. 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 Fuck it. One more time though for the fans. One more time 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 for the fans. Oh, God. Fuck! 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 I don't remember that. It's a 24-hour Hollow Knight stream, boys. Okay, no, let's go. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. One more time though, one more time though. One more time for the fans. One more time for the fans. What happened to your soul? It's fucking Otto's account, bro. gotta remember. Just gotta remember. Just gotta get in the flow state again. No, it's not. Reflex is aging. That's what you guys said when I first did it. Fucking hell! One more for the fans. One more for the fans. Literally one more for the fans, and I'll never do one more again. Gaming.
Yo, Paraka. The king on the loose, nothing you can do. The beast on the move, money coming through. Trigger, Tracer coming through. The snake that makes Paraka through.
It spawned in me! Alright, one more. Literally one more. That one obviously doesn't count. That one spawned on me, dude. There's literally one more. This game's so fun. This game's fun, dude. Just the way you move in this game is so fun.
Yo, Paraka. The king on the loose, nothing you can do. The beast on the move, bully coming through. Trigger, Tracer coming through. The snake that makes Paraka through. Yo, Paraka. The king on the loose, nothing you can do. Try, but why you know you're gonna lose. Yo, Paraka.
Hey, I actually need to ask somebody in chat. I want a Paraka emote that people can spam when we play the Paraka song. Can somebody make that? I want a Paraka emote, bro. Wait, what is... That's not... That's not a Paraka emote. That's just a dude dancing. Fuck. Oh Lord. Ah! Oh, come on, dude. Oh God, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Da-dum. Game's a little loud. Okay, I'll turn it on. We pray to Manta Nui that the Mask of Glizzies saved us. Well, you're not even sub. You should be saying Mask of Glizzies, bro. You're mixing Bionicle, you're mixing fucking hot dog lore, and it's like your third message. Oh, you distracted me. You distracted me. All right, I should actually... Bro is washed. Because I'm not first trying the hardest boss in the game hitless. Fuck off, bro. Fuck off. I'm warming up. All right, I've played in 2 years. Moving. Oh, fuck. No! That's so unfortunate because I didn't have the... This type of boss fight is like crack cocaine for Big A. Yeah, I really shouldn't be touching Hollow Knight again. This, not even the boss fight, this mode, God Home, is so addicting to me. Because you could just hit it. You could always do one more. you can just hit the button. And there he goes. One more time. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No! Dude, I was playing so good. Oh, ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Okay, wait. I literally, I just feel like it's about to click is the thing. I think it's about to click. Oh, watch this. I got this. Play Shadows of Doubt, pretty please. What is Shadows of Doubt? Is this only attempt 14? Damn, you can really grind through this. Detective game? The best detective game of all time? Shadows of Doubt is good? Sounds kind of fun. I like detective games. I like solving mysteries. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, come on! It had to, if it was any other... Oh, that's fucked up. It simulates a full city and generates crimes. Everyone has their own routines and habits. Wait, that sounds awesome. Wait, I actually really want to try that. I didn't dash. Alright. Come on, Big A. I mortgaged my second mansion for this. Finish the iceberg video? No, I won't finish the iceberg video. I'm not even... I don't even think I can do this. I wanted to try it, and now I'm hooked because I feel like I got... It's gonna click. Let me see how phase 2 goes, you know? Oh, greedy. Okay. One more Paraka attempt.
Yo, Paraka. Yo, Paraka.
Uh-huh.
The gang on the loose, nothing you can do. The beast on the move, bully coming through. Trigger, tracer, drifter coming through. Add the snake that makes Paraka crew. Yo, Paraka. The game on the loose, nothing you can do. You can try, but why? You know you're gonna lose. Yo.
It's terrible timing. Terrible timing on that line, Paraka rap. Paraka. Dude, why does it keep clearing me out? God. Ah! Dash, dash, dash. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck! No! That was close. That was actually close. That was 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 actually sincerely, deeply close. I was like a Fortnite laser. Okay. Skibbity toilet give you strength. Okay. I am a tiny bit addicted. I'm a tiny bit addicted. Oh wait, I need to overclock my charms or whatever, because I'm one shot anyway. Did you ever finish the Pale Court? No, I did not. I think I only did the first boss. It was really fun. I was gonna do that right now, but then I thought, what if I jump in and do a quick abs rad? And then I saw the fucking Radiant, and I wanted to do that. And now I'm stuck here. Oh, phase 2? Oh! Oh, cringe! Cringe, dude! Cringe! I need a song. I need a song.
Will you fight? No! We will run! And we will live!
This could be the greatest night of our lives. But you're gonna let it be the worst.
And I
Wait, this is the same thing I listened to during fucking Elden Ring.
Walking out, letting them get the best of it.
Well, I'm not going home.
You've got too far! And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause.
A day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day.
Here! This far, no farther!
I'm not saying it's gonna be easy.
You're gonna work harder than you ever worked before.
But that's fine, we'll just get tougher with it.
A person grits his teeth and shows real determination.
Failure is not an option. That's how winning is done. Believe me when I say we can break this army here.
And win just one for the Gipper.
But I say to you, what every warrior has known since the beginning of time.
Back to back, back to back.
I mean plumb mad dog me.
If you would be free men, then you must
Fight to fulfill that promise. Let us
Cut out their living guts.
1 inch at a time.
And they will know what we can do!
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions!
Like a big bear, man.
This is your time. Seize the day. Never surrender.
Victory or death. Who's with me?
Clap! Clap! Don't let him die! Clap!
All right, let's fly.
And gentlemen in England, now are bed.
No, I can
that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our Independence Day.
Hold. Hold. Eh.
1, 2, 3.
I love this song.
I hardly think I'm qualified to come across all sanctified. I just don't cut it with the
cherubim.
So what are you talking about? There again, they're on their knees. Being worshipped is a breeze, which rather suits us in the interim. It's me and him. Oh my God! It's tough to be a god. Bred where mortals have not trod. Be deified when really you're a sham. Be an object of devotion. Be the subject of song. It's a rather touching notion. All those prayers and those salams. And who am I to bridle if I'm forced to be an idol? If they say that I'm a god, that's what I am. What's more, if we don't comply with the locals' wishes, I can see us being sacrificed or stuffed.
You have a point there. Very good thinking.
Fucking charms, bro. Either I hit him or I don't.
Great.
Yeah.
El Dorado, what a place.
Thank you. Local feeling should not be rebuffed.
Never rebuff the local feeling.
No, my friend, it's tough to be a god. But if you get the people's nod, count your blessings, keep them sweet. That's our advice. It's great advice. Be a symbol of perfection. Be a legend. Be a cult. Take their praise. Take a collection as the multitudes exult. Gone a supernatural habit. We'll be crazy not to grab it. You got it. So sign on to New Gods for Paradise. Paradise.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Woo! Okay. The movie rules, by the way. El Dorado is one of my favorite kids' movies. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Need a close spawn. No! Oh, dude! Oh, it's so unlucky! The right, the left. Okay. Ah, maybe I should take a break. It's tough to be a god. Tread where mortals haven't trod. Oh, I have no music and I turned the music down. Shit. Now there's just no sound. Except my singing. Swagging on him? Swagging on him? Oh. I didn't dash that? Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Didn't you beat this boss? Yes, 2 years ago. I just wanted to try it again, and now I'm hooked. Hey, isn't there a new game called, like, Crowsworn or something? It's like a Hollow Knight type game that looks pretty good. Since Silksong isn't coming out. It's tough to be a god. Shred. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm getting phase 2 like every time now. I'm getting phase 2 like every time. Oh, so fucked. That's so fucked. It came out of nowhere. Oh. Play what again? ZTZ? What game are you trying to get me to play again? Hi, Dr. Battle. The I game? Oh, Inscription? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow's big Inscription day. Inscription frogs, don't worry. It's always one day away. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way. Would have been swag if I bounced off it, though. Tomorrow is... Well, actually, tomorrow is a split day. Tomorrow is half Inscription, half Outer Wilds. Gonna beat both of them. And then I figure, why not say fuck it, 24-hour stream. And then after that, I play Celeste all the way through. I need music. I need to turn the music out or something. Oh. Shimo! Also, Ori 100%. Yeah, Ori. I'll do Ori and the Blind Forest and the sequel. And I'll probably watch a lore video too, you know? Just so we really understand it. So I'll probably do that. Both Oris. A full Ori lore video. Oh, it's too loud. It's too loud. Too loud. Sheesh pack day. Starfield 100% speedrun? Well, it's not out tomorrow, but I have early access copy, so yes. We'll also play 100% of Starfield early access. Dude. Pikmin 4 is pog as fuck. Is it? I feel like Pikmin 4 is exactly the same as Pikmin 1, 2, and 3. Hades? I was gonna say I've already beat Hades, but what am I doing right now? I mean, this is actually the same as just doing the Hades run again. Oh, dude! Yeah! Ah, you have to be moving. You have to be moving. Rawr! Digital Dylan, thank you for the you made a DMCA free music playlist. Let's try it. Let's try it. Is this just Club? Interesting. Nice! Club Penguin, baby! God damn it. I was cruising! I was cruising! I was cruising! This is a pretty good DMCA free music playlist, assuming it actually is DMCA free. Or am I gonna get struck by Club Penguin? Oh, the Club Penguin lawyer's gonna fucking... He will wake up to 15 separate strikes from Disney. Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh, the jungle? The jungle beat? Let me see. I think this is actually DMCA free. It is. There's no strike on it. There's no, like, tag on it. Oh my god, imagine Club Penguin lawyers are actual penguins and they're wearing suits. And then you put a sheesh emoji. Alright, this is the mean reversion stage of the grind. Or I stop focusing and I start slipping backwards. Maybe I should go fucking... Flow state, flow state. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh! Let's go, baby, let's go! That sucks, because if that was the laser one, I would have got him there. That one I like have to use the fucking spell. Spell usage Omega lol, dude. Omega cringe. I dashed through that! You son of a bitch! Jungle beat! Okay, this one kind of goes. Oh, wait, oh. Hello, Atrioc. This is Ari from Team Cherry. I can't read it. Okay. Okay. Ah, shit! Ah! Oh, dude, no, no, no! There was like no safe space. We're glad you're enjoying Hollow Knight. Based on your gameplay, we could use you as a play tester. We need someone who will die often to make sure the game over screen works as intended. Please message me back. Hi, Ari from Team Cherry. I'm interested in your offer. Please hit me up. Shit. Alright, final boss. Radiance. Focus. You know what? It's because I don't have my ghost skin anymore. Oh God. Okay. Bean counters. Damn, why did Club Penguin go so hard with the music? These are all pretty jazzy, you know? Going the other way now. Okay. Phase 2, baby! Spell? I missed. I can't use spells, bro. What do you want me to say? Ah! Shit. I hate spells. I hate spells. I hate spells. Take spells out of the game, dude. Professor Pigos. Professor Pigos. Thank you for being a long-time sub. Professor Pigos, I need you to go live right now, open this game, and beat this Absolute Radiance for live for all of us. If you don't do that, you're permanently banned. Thank you for your long-time sub. I appreciate your long-time sub, but I just don't think someone that rude should be allowed to talk shit without backing it up. OBS Project, Automate's linked it for you. All right, Pigos, are you going live? Webcam on. We need to see the hands. I don't want you opening a YouTube video. I just want to see it. Is he live? We're waiting. We're in chat. You have a channel. You've streamed before. I gotta go to bed. LMAO, it's 12 a.m. Interesting! So interesting! So unbelievably interesting! Every single person who's ever done this to me, they always got something. They always gotta go to bed or they never bought the game. Maybe just stop being a backseating piece of shit. God damn. God damn, bro. Fucking god damn. VIPM. It'll be fuck, I was gonna say. If you buy me Hollow Knight, I could try, but I'm a broke Andy. You want me to buy the game for you? Okay, now I'm playing bad. Why doesn't Putin tell Ukraine that he is sleepy and just take all the troops home? Are you gonna finish the vid? It's still paused. Obviously, I am. Actually, I don't know what I was gonna do. I was going to... My plan was to play one of the new bosses, but I got stuck on this. Because I'm a psychopath. And I think I'm just gonna do this till I watch House. No, we're all watching House. I do want to watch House. I'm kind of excited for the next step. How many tries did they beat first time? I mean, more than this. When I did it the first, because I did it with no spells, bro. So the first time I did it, basically I beat the first part until I get a good setup on the second part where he spawns in a good spot. Shit. I've never done that. I have never done that in any attempt where you kill him before the blades spawn. Alright, you just spawn right here and do laser. Okay, it's pretty good. Oh no! Oh! Oh, there was no gap there. Damn, that was actually a good one. I just needed like 3 or 4 more hits and it would have been shit. Stans would have beaten this right now. I don't think Stans ever beat this on Radiant. But I'm sure he could. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying no one can do this. I am not saying no one can do this. A lot of people can do this. I am saying I haven't played this in 2 years. It's hard. I'm practicing it right now. And the people that are actually good at the game, you don't see Mossberg going around in chats and talking shit. It's just assholes. Most of them have never done it. And the few that can only play Hollow Knight. And they go around and they're just at backseat. Hollow Knight brings out some of the worst people on Twitch. Hollow Knight makes him so happy and fun. Don't fucking angry shame me, you piece of shit. If I want to get angry, I'll get angry, dude. This is not a fucking cartoon show. Ah, shit. I was looking at chat. Microspacing. Yeah. I think Bionicle lore would put him in a good mood. You think a quick 9-hour video or what? Just refresh ourselves? I am forgetting some of it. Oh, Lord. Oh. Dude. This music goes. Are all his hits the same damage? Everything kills you in one hit. Come over here, come over here. Ah! Fuck! Oh. Is this Gangnam Style? This kind of is Gangnam Style. Am I crazy? I'm crazy. It's not. What is? Oh shit. Wait, is it? It's very similar, but it's Club Penguinified. It's not even close. Oh, it's close. Oh, shit. That was a blitz. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wait, how do I sit in dark again? Okay. I seem to remember how to do it. I'm not trying to do it. I think I'm waiting too long for shit that ain't gonna come. Oh, fuck. Ah, you son of a bitch! Just! Think of it in 30 months, 20 months. Wrong way. Okay. Got it. All right. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock? Okay, let's just do... let's just do... 4 more. Shit. Absolute glizzy. What does that mean in this context? No, that one doesn't count. 4 more starting now. Start now, 4. So 5 more, I guess. You want to be technical about it. 4 is a random number. It has to be 5. 5 more. Shit. Wrong way, dude. Oh, wrong way. Wrong direction. All right. I just got to get in the head of this fucking moth. It loves lights. It loves floating around lights at night. It likes eating sweaters. What else do I know about moths? They hate blades. Oh shit! Come on. Dude! Of course I go for it. It hits me with the fucking... Give me the next one. Give me Party in My Iggy. Party in My Iggy. Wait, are some of these songs just straight up ripped from popular music and turned into...
Sound from around the way. Now the bass is thumping loud and my head begins to sway. No, I just can't help myself following the beat. Pull by group, my feet just move to the igloo down the street. And the DJ says to me, bring your friends and good vibes. It's the best on ice, and it's gonna be a biggie. There's a party in my Iggy. Step left and bend to the right. Clap hands and then just glide. Everybody's getting jiggy. There's a party in my Iggy now. Everything looks different in the northern disco lights. Places packed from brick to brick, and we're dancing in the line. So come on inside. Bring your friends and good vibes. It's the best on ice, and it's gonna be a biggie. There's a party in my Iggy. Step left and bend to the right. Clap hands and then just glide. Everybody's getting jiggy. There's a party in my Iggy.
This song is so good to hear.
My cell is going up a Pacific jam. Leave a message after message saying get here, man. To the Iggy that glows like neon snow. There's a party at the Iggy and we're all gonna go. Bring your friends and good vibes. It's the best on ice. Oh. Bring your friends and good vibes. It's the best on ice, and it's gonna be a biggie. There's a party in my Iggy. Step left and bend
Penguin popular? Other than right now. 2006? Was it before or after Neopets? After, I guess, right? Fuck. 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 Neopets' Millennial Club Penguin is formative zoomer. That tracks. Oh my god, the movement! No! Wow! Wowzers! Just give me the good spawn. One time for the one. Give me the good spawn. There's no way to dodge that. There's no way to dodge that. You have to use invincibility fucking spells. Shit balls. There's a party in my Iggy. Day 15. I have not stopped watching Atrioc fight Radiance for 15 days. I've been playing for like 1 hour. Literally less, maybe 1 hour total. I want you to know, you guys are acting like I've been playing this for days, weeks, months. I've been playing for 1 hour. I've not played for years. Oh. It's been more than an hour. It's been like an hour 10. I don't even think you're right. And that's still the same basic thing. I'm pretty sure it has been 1 hour. You guys have gotten so grind diverse. We should have the grinds all the time on this stream. I used to play Hitman 9 hours a day. Actually, I did that not too long ago. But even back in the day, for world record grinds. Shit. Dum 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 dum. Bam bada bada. Tree Sentinel was 7 hours in a row. 7 hours of just Tree Sentinel, and I just played inspiring speeches in the background. I did first try Tree Sentinel. I just took 7 hours to beat him, you know? Kept dodging. There's a party in my Iggy. Okay. Another phase 2, perhaps?
Yo, yo, Baraka. Yo, yo, Baraka. The king on the loose, nothing you can do. The beast on the move, bully coming through. Trigger, tracer, drifter coming through. Add the snake that makes Baraka crew. Yo, yo, Baraka.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying.
The king on the loose, nothing you can do. You can
Dear Journal, it is now the year 2033. I'm not reading the rest of it, but I assume it involves me not beating Radiance. Fuck. Oh my god, the movement. Shit! Ah, shit! There are 15 oceans and the dominant social media platform is Q, the successor to X by Elon Musk. Can we listen to the new Addison Rae album that just released? I was gonna say, like, no, but I don't have a lot of ground to stand on. We just played the Club Penguin soundtrack. Like, I don't think that's a good album. But it's like, I feel like there's a fucking bar for quality here when it comes to music that I have to fucking, oh shit. Movement. Sometimes you schmoove so fast you're not looking right in front of your face. You're schmooving 5 minutes in the future. Oh, fuck. Shit! Okay, wait, alright. Alright, maybe, okay, fine. What am I gonna do instead? Because it's still too early to watch House, alright? Fall Guys? I just jump over to Fall Guys? Oh! Do the thing you were originally planning to do? I don't even remember what that was. Hitman? Sarajevo 6? I don't think I can do that in 40 minutes. I mean, maybe I could speedrun it, but it would be funnier to do it the authentic way. Oh, the Iceberg video? I forgot about that. Seems decades in the past now. I think this is part of the Iceberg video. You guys were still watching it. This is the part where if you beat Absolute Radiance, there's like a secret. It like tells you the like hidden lore. It tells you like that there used to be in a dev patch note vlog a typo one time or something. But then they fixed it. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's gonna blow your mind. It's like the deepest iceberg thing there is. Shit! If it doesn't tell me my dad loves me, I'm not interested. If you heard it from Hollow Knight, that would be enough for you? How long ago was the 4 attempts? It was 3 attempts ago. This is the 4th. This is the 1. This is where it goes supernova. Oh, supernova. 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 He's going supernova. Give me the good spawn. Give me the good spawn. Shit. You can die during that? I thought spells were invincible. I just fucking died trying to do a spell. Spells are for fools. Dear Diary, it's been over a century since my last entry, and the Blizzard Gobbler is still trying to beat Absolute Radiance. You started the diary, waited 100 years, and then made that entry? What's the point? Who's gonna read it? Ah, shit. Ah, I dashed away. Shum da da dum da da dum da da dum. Would it make you feel better if we called it Absolute Gladiance? No. To be honest, that would make me feel like 0.01% worse. It wouldn't be that big of an impact, but it would not be a help. My favorite part was when he said it was the run, but it wasn't the run. Surely he changes charms at some point. Why would I want to change charms? You know what I'm saying? The point is, don't get hit and hit him. I'm not using spells. I mean, it would be nice if I had my soul thing so I could get more soul juice. That would be nice. I'll be honest with you, that would actually be really nice. Because now I can only get like 2/3 or less, I think, even. Which is kind of an L. I don't know where it is because it's auto save. What is the definition of insanity? I've been in this hellscape so long I forgot. We have been grinding for less than an hour and a half. It is less than 90 minutes. And you guys are acting like it has been longer than the fucking Elden Ring, dude. You guys are talking like this is the longest fucking grind I've ever done. This is so early. Shit! Shit! put on the ghost skin. I'm not gonna download the fucking Hollow Knight Scarab installer. Find the old Reddit post with the ghost skin, download it and install it. That is gonna take an hour on its own. Oh, I almost fucking saved it. Damn it, Red Sox! I'm gonna watch House probably around 10. Classy phase 2? A classy phase 2? Oh, dude. That's gonna kill me every time, isn't it? Oh, God. I guess I have to wait and take fewer hits. When times get tough, I like to ask myself, what would SBF do? I guess he would play League of Legends in a bronze level. And then he would start a Ponzi scheme. I don't know how that's gonna help. I literally don't think playing League of Legends right now would make anybody happier. And a Ponzi scheme would help me, I guess, but actually that's a really good idea. Guys, I actually have a great money-making opportunity if you're interested. Does anyone want to make 1,000% returns for no work? I mean, only if you're interested in life-changing money for no effort, but if you're not, then don't come knocking. A classy phase 2? A classy phase 2? Oh boy, would I. Just joined. What's the money-making idea? All right, so it's called the Hollow Knight. Oh, shit! Absolute Radiance investment vehicle. And every time I die to Absolute Radiance, you get paid out 10% return. All you have to do is send me a large nominal cash sum, and then your money will grow exponentially. Dude, that was, oh God, I was actually moving. Through every defeat, you forge the strength to claim victory. Embrace the challenge, for it is the crucible in which your triumph is being refined. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and one day the boss that seemed insurmountable will fall before your indomitable spirit. The journey is tough, but so are you. Rise with each fall and let your persistence be the path to glory. Holy shit. Ba 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 ba. Who said that quote? It was Matt Damon in a crypto commercial. Alright, big hits, big hits, big hits, big hits, big hits. I hate the sideways. Uh-oh, downwards, downwards, dog. Fuck! Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Remember when he said 5 more attempts? Technically, I said 4. But I get your point. I get your larger point, but I've perhaps gone a little bit longer than I indicated. It's this little thing I do where sometimes I say 1 more, but I don't really mean it. It's like a little trickster, you know? Oh, 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 oh. Fuck me, I was paid face too. Such a mischievous imp. Oh, I hit ascended. Oh, I hit the wrong one. What if I beat it on this one though? Ba-ra-pa-pa-pa-pa, ba-ra-pa-pa-pa-pa. Oh, I forgot I have lives. Wow. Okay, well now we're... Okay. The ending to the Iceberg video holds the keys to dominating this boss. Could you go back to where we left off so we could learn together? Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. What am I doing? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was I thinking? Have you tried not attacking but offering friendship? I have heard that joke for every enemy I've ever fought. Stop! I get it. You guys have tried it in Hitman and in fucking Elden Ring and everything. Every single time I'm grinding on an enemy, you guys, have you tried being friends to it? Pepe laugh, Papa, problem? It's crazy. I'm losing my mind. Oh shit. God damn it. Fuck us for being nice people, I guess. Okay, but you are aware that in a video game where you have to fight a boss, they don't actually give you the option. Lil bro expects us to sit here for 2 hours not saying dumb shit. It's actually the best argument I've heard so far. You're actually right. You're actually right. What am I expecting? For real, for real. You actually, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, you're gonna say some dumb shit. That's actually, I have no counter to that point. So, touche. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. A little phase 2 action. All right, give me the good spawn. What's in a blue moon? Good spawn, please. The good spawn, please. Right here. Pow, 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 pow. The good spawn, please. Nope. Fuck me, dude. Holy God in heaven. I'm actually crying right now. Please give up. Are you? Are you crying? Wait. That's a good start. Oh. Plunk. Rum-dum, da-da-dum, ra-dum, da-da-dum. Shit. Shit. You gotta cross the bridge first. Cross the bridge immediately so you have more time to think about the next phase. I paused my download of Adam Sandler's Click 2006 in order to watch this in HD. You got me on the big screen? Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, fuck! Click is the best movie of our era. And you're certain? You don't think maybe there's at least a competition? Even if Click is up there, you think probably it's subjective and there's other movies that can be considered great. No. Click walked so the Avengers could run. That's your cinema big two. Click and the Avengers. Kind of a dynasty. That's all you need. It's all you need. If you had two movies on a desert island, you would bring Click and Avengers. And that's all you can watch for the rest of time. Click and a second copy of Click in case the first one breaks. Yeah, I do think it's Click, Avengers, and Blue Beetle once that comes out. That's the big three. Shit. Classy phase 2. Good spawn, good spawn, good spawn, good spawn, good spawn. Damage, that was damage. That was damage. Okay. Okay. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god, use a spell? That's the first time I've done that? I was gangster? Wait. He's gaming? No. 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 He's gaming so fucking hard. Why is he gaming so hard? Fuck! Fuck me, dude. Fuck. Fucking shit. Balls. Fucking piss. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. 136. I mean, that was pretty. There was some gaming there, I'll tell you that. I've seen gaming in my day, and that was certified grade A, farm-to-table gaming. Fuck me. All right, I'm gonna play Disney songs because it won't get copyrighted strike. At least it will. Okay, what's the song that won't? Pictionary on the NES. Play that new Joey Perp. That's gonna get struck. This purple baby. They labeled me a problem and I probably am, so I'll knock them. What song is that? I love that song. Fuck. Classy phase 2 yet again. This one. Dude, when the first one circles, when the first one circles. You sidestep so it hits the floor. A playlist of copyright-free songs for stream. Super Monkey Ball 2 OST. Now there was a grind. Phase 2. See? Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh, fuck me, dude. Are you doing this to farm Geo? Am I grinding absolute Radiance hit list in the Hall of the Gods to farm Geo? Yes. Yes. That's what I'm doing. Good question. There's something at the shop I want to buy. Fuck me. I'm listening to fucking Black Thought's rap. Black Thought freestyle. That's what it's gonna give me the fucking boost I need. And then after this, we'll be pretty much time.
I'm here. I mean, listen, I like to answer people's demands. I like to come through with what they ask me for. All right? Black Thought is here. Yes.
Sir.
And we're gonna, you know what we do in this position. Ciroc Studios, we here. Let's go, Earns.
Let's do it. I'm sorry for your loss. It's somebody dead in the car, and it's probably one of yours. The writing all across the window in the walls. Whether it was true or false, we shouldn't have got involved. Remember, we walked past the teacher, take the chalk and laugh. We wrote punishments. I will not talk in class. Now it's pistols punishing people for talking fast, and all these innocent bystanders is hauling ass. I hate to say I told y'all, but I told y'all things fall apart when it's in a too weak to hold y'all. I'm just collecting what you owed to my old John. You about to get swooped down on and stole on. Fools swear they wise. Wise men know they foolish, but we was headed for the web even before computers. I never thought you'd give me a reason to do this. Cain and Abel, Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus. I see intruders, avert your eyes. I told you keep out of the hood, circumcised. How could you sleep? I thought you always was the first to ride. Hey yo, you heard the line, everybody plays the fool. Well, I'll be that exception to the rule. The principal to hand deliver lessons to the school. I was making major moves, my dollar deja vu. My mission when my ambition was brandishing a tool to be an icon. Wearing slippers made of python. Getting mine quicker cause I'm slick as a pipeline. Transporting the oil. Tribulation and toil hit the operation. But I'm back in the soil. Got my crown tilted, my gown quilted. Silk with cashmere. Burn the room down in a minute. Built it last year. Newsflash, I dodged the bullet that killed the cashier. My homie told me to come with him to the mass shit. Them brothers said don't go from written bars filled with rage to primetime television and your gilded cage. Then forget it's people in the world still enslaved. I barbed wire my wrist and let it fill a page. Gunfire and flare, sirens glare. I'm in an iron chair with people who care. Don't get the lion's share. When I don't give a fuck, then I ain't fair. I'm on a higher tier with people getting money like the finest said. Catch the herald, I'm fresh chop and bevel rap on a doctorate level. So F. Scott Fitzgerald, maybe I'm the new Rakim. Maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye. My rhyme play immaculate. Same cadence as DOC. Pre-accident, maybe my acumen's on par. Wakuji rapping them, give me the proper respect. Motherfucker, we back again. For a couple things we lost in the fire. The drive, the desire to perform on a higher plateau. I'm at that show lost in the mire. Wondering how we got so far from inspired. Look, when photos with sepia tone and record players was something you would keep in your home. Yo, the traveler, the meaning of Tariq was known for the exemplary performance uniquely his own. I made the 21 pound for some newfound religion. When money's put down, it's only one sound that make OGs and young lions equally proud to listen. The secret amalgamism, my algorithm coming from where only kings and crowns permitted the darkness. Where archaeologists found my image in parchment rolled into a scroll holding a message for you. It said the only thing for sure was taxes, death, and trouble. The anomaly sworn solemnly, high snobbery, freakonomics and war policy dichotomy. That's heaven and Hades, Tigris and Euphrates. His Highness, the apple of the iris to you ladies. As babies, we went from Similac and Infamil to the internet and fentanyl. With all consent was still against the will. I got that detox for y'all. The microphone, Dr. Black, Deepak Chapar. I'm a griot that make you wanna peacock your arms. Every heavy dignitary paying me top. Regards, boy, I'm 3 octaves far from the B-knock. You lost, so that smart money finna get the heat out the car. Yo, I'm K. Lamar meets Tupac Shakur. Got profiled by a few cops. too hot to charge. Listen, somebody said a price tag was on a rapper's head, so we gon' see a nice bag when a rapper dead. The mask black, the flag green, black and red. They'll probably wave a white flag after plasma shed, no doubt. Yo, the game went their own route. I can't explain what these lame kids is talking about, or how they fit their whole foot into their own mouth. I put a couple bodies in a brown bag, then I'm on route. I'm sneaking shopping with my son in size 8 prior to their release, cause why wait? Look, in my state I got electrified gates for these blasé guys hating at a high rate, cause I dodged fake then got great to fly straight. If we ain't family or friends, then we don't vibrate, and I'm that gun in y'all face. None of y'all safe if I catch you at the right time in the wrong place slipping, sipping on something with a strong taste, like whiskey or bootleg bourbon with a corn base. My Levante resemble a vehicular threat. The mic I spray resembling a sickle of death. It ain't strenuous to come from a continuous breath. I set fire to the venue, I'ma spin you a step. Rinse, repeat, you checking for the sound of the beast. I'm the hound, I'm a creep, I get down, I'ma eat, I'ma keep something to lay a naysayer to sleep. Playing with heat, nobody and nothing fucking with reek. Yo, these weaklings is claiming they cutting up in the street. Nigga, peace, you ain't working with nothing but the police. Listen, you ain't finna be nothing but the deceased. Listen, you in a tournament with a permanent crease. I strike fear in the hearts of rap figures who mind bear the stigmas of time, no black privilege. From boom bap niggas to trap niggas, you in a trap with us when the lines is as vivid as the walls on a graph, autograph by the Lord of Wrath. I reside between the seconds on the chronograph. How much more CB4 can we afford? It's like a Sharia law on my Sharia more. How much hypocrisy can people possibly adore? But ain't nobody working on a cure. My young boy, y'all just regular. I'm an apex predator, brim stay fresh, feathered up, etc. Nevertheless, I got a message and left one dead messenger. Yep, my pen is Henry Kissinger, Buzz Bissinger. Look, my capo regime, Mr. Noureddin, and my oldest son, I made Salim, out of New Orleans. Took a golf cart to the Baccarat from the Waldorf. What was on the walls, that depend on what you call art. I'ma say 300K ain't even in a ballpark. I charge more just for awkward small talk, so yes, who's fucking with it if it's not the best? I get the lobby painted fresh upon my request. It's Kafka-esque, His Holiness, stop the press. That cobalt blue, reminiscent of my caress. Lord, we got Pad Malak-Shmeed for you. Let 'em massage your back with black seed oil. The foundation is firm, the flags need soil. Me, I need royalty because I bleed royal. Go through the veins to the brain, fabulous and strange. My journalistic range is a catalyst for change. It got anybody to listen, piss and flames. And cause the Hall of Fame got so many missing names, I'll acknowledge the original people's not Oliver. Y'all go get the next challenger for Excalibur. More police for my core beliefs. They tried to capture me and brand me on the cheek with a fleur-de-lis. The side of my heart will be more discreet. I'm international, my passport pages like War and Peace. I've always played my part from the start. Back in Philly where the triggers is mandatory to spark. With the slightest inflammatory remark, I have you in a living a category apart. Listen, a grain of salt will tip the scales, it never fails. Walk on eggshells, sleep on a bed of nails. Criminal records like record sales, making heads and tails. We like Henrietta Act up in the cells. My mother was a working class, very loving woman who struggled every dinner, could have been her last summer. I come home chasing good for nothing, half cousins, and then walk in the crib to the smell of crack cooking. She was introduced to that substance abuse on some of the strongest drugs that the government produced. Look, I even got excused by the principal. My story is out of the dub interview. I seen some ice cold summers, hot winters too. I never thought I win Grammy Awards with the Roots. I never thought I would be getting long in the tooth. My OG told me, boy, you better go and live your truth. I am a walking affirmation that imagination and focus and patience get you closer to your aspiration. And just cause they give you shit don't mean you have to take it. My words capture greatness, sworn affidavits. Yours truly, the celestial being you stay seeing pulling up in the fresh European. Hot stepping out of the dress to a 10. Not another got more soul, less you Korean. I've been having visions in that Turner holding his master's head like Yorick and Horatio and Hamlet, smacking it like a tennis racket underhanded. Send a message through the gram, the eagle is landed. Dressed in a military jacket made of canvas. I am no gorilla, I just make them go bananas. Outstanding, red, black, and green bandanas. Cock hammers, hairs on my chin is outstanding. Can't manage the weight of water, just eyeballing. Look, I've fallen from the sky to see my calling. I'm not crawling, I'm a free man like Morgan. Seeing manhood in the hood's a damn good bargain. If a black man don't tap dance and every girl I got a fat booty don't lap dance, well I guess it's something wrong, huh? Niggas completely uninformed. I don't burn bridges, yo, I keep the haters running for 'em. I ain't one of y'all peers, I'm the sum of all fears. Somebody stronger than me, who that? I'm all ears like Obama. I wish he had another 4 years. Y'all some jolly good Hollywood squares. I'm like, ahem, approach the author with your offering. I spoil rappers rotten like my only offspring. Being his excellency gets to be exhausting. You in the residency, you're the one they call King Dada Alibaba, the talented Mr. Trotter. Inside of my right palm, the mark of the stick. My the big papa, wig chopper, Emperor Jaffa, motherfucker. I'm stronger than the coffee out in Copper. All y'all niggas vagina hot, remind me of Icona Pop. I step in the booth, I'm a bull inside a China shop. Molly whopping, watch another cotton picking body drop. Every time we rock, yo, they acting like it's Mardi Gras. Till the party stop, skirt off like she that Ferrari job. So inside you pumping that earth, wind and fire body yacht. Cool upon a dock, a La Marina, hard body yacht. You seen another rapper cleaner, mommy? Probably not. How I feel to be the best that did it, I admit it. I'm visiting from planet, bring these niggas death for minutes. And y'all know I'm exquisite, wicked as Wilson Pickett. The sickness I exhibit, I'm too legit to quit it. I don't fake it till I make it. I take it to the limit and break it. Never timid, what I'm about, I represent it. Infinite just like Chase is, been a million places. Conversation is how beautiful my face is. People hated on how sophisticated my taste is. Then I pulled up on these motherfuckers in a spaceship, Panther mind. I made an elements you can't combine. I'm at a level of intelligence you can't define. Einstein, Shakespeare, Voltaire, Tesla, recording artist / psychology professor. I preach for the East, never fold under pressure. The beats from the East and I glide like Clyde Drexler. Hey yo, my new name is 85 X's, cause I'm the rap game certified specialist. When I was reckless, I was worried about the guest list. I'm helping rappers everywhere, fulfill a death wish. Yo, Flex, I'm glad we made contact. My nigga also know this shit for combat.
I'm done.
Brain matter contain too much data. I tell a story like fingerprints and blood splatter. You see what it is?
One more.
All right, yo, listen, fellas, for real, before y'all get out of here, had a lot of MCs come up here. I definitely, this is my one. I'm up here for strictly this only. I came to hear Meth do his bounce. Ain't nobody bouncing like that. And I heard Black Thought, just do what you always do, for real. That's what I'm here for. True facts.
Coming from Big Horse, man.
That's all I'm asking.
I might have to read my shit, cause Big Thought, man.
Can I get one of those waters? Water, Black Thought of water. Black Thought one. But hand me that water over there. Method Man, Sway the Morning, Shade 45.
Okay.
But just brand new written, brand new.
I might have to go up in my phone. Don't hate me for it, all right?
Nah, it's brand new. He just wrote this for the show. Elijah, Sam, you in for a treat right now. Samuel, let's go.
Check it. Yo, look. I'm 100 miles and still running. This funky drum got 100 rounds and still gunning. I'm still dumping one in your pumpkin, I feel nothing. The same smoke with a different stroke, you feel drumming.
Nonsensical concepts, I'm always quirky. You're just another obstacle cop, you're probably thirsty. I'm an unstoppable god, rocking the first seed. This is my tourney, you cannot burst me. Hot like malasadas and I'm also Halliburton. You're trash like Bernie, you are not worthy. Think that you can hurt me, but it turns out that I'm sturdy. I'm the rap to all these polywags. I'm like Kakashi when I copy moves and copycat. You cannot stop me when my toxic makes you lollygag. You gonna want a Rocky Hill Nick when I drop these raps. I'll leave you hollering in pain, we're talking Wally bad. Why don't you head back down to Howley where mommy's at? I will not sleep till I defeat you, Insomniac. I'm taking Nebby out, get into the body bag. Test the best of the best in it with my pest that's electric. Heedless of who you select, it's these master hands you'll be catching. Telekinetic like this, cause you try to attack and I'll guess it. They always sleeping on me, but they're the ones getting rested. Welcome to the ultimate tourney, where every single fight is returning. And you can't hit shit cause your boy Witch did a witch comedy's hit confirming. Just like the Grinch cause it did you dirty. I'ma toss on and the spit is burning. At the end of this I'm gonna reminisce, I'm gonna be the last one left. Just call me Kirby. I spit fire like it. Oh shit.
Last one. Actual last one. It's there's only one thing left to do.
I'm not lawful, make this pussy stop talking. You're not one of the gods, you're one of the god awful. We all got kin when looking at your fox. Bit stick to smash 4 and losing by 4 stocks. Not a fan of your style, you ain't standing your ground. You get wins while kicking the man when he's down. Like, I beat Mango, I'm the favorite if he chokes. As far as Armada goes, I'll just wait till he's a host. Ain't no telling how foolish you'll be looking. Evidence that zip can't contain the ass whooping. Right when we realize the money match is over, that'll be a cue to throw your controller. Expose you as a fraud, yeah, I'll be blowing you up. Who said you were a god? I know it wasn't plucked. Been here 10 years and you know I'm showing up. For a man of many words, I think you said enough. But the only way to make you hush. First I body bag your fox, then I zip it shut. I'ma put you in your place, kid, you a disgrace. Get killed quick like that missile hit you in the face. After all this, you'll be watching your mouth. Ain't no telling who be calling you out. Salty sweet goes down, you better come correct. Until you win a major, show your elders some respect. P.S. Leppin', I ain't done yet. I'm the underdog, so place your bets. Whoever wanna see Leppin' looking dumb, throw your money on the line, cause I'm making some. Gotta say, bro, you looking awfully weak. Wait and see what happens in the salty sweet. Vanilla Fox don't suit you, go find another. Teach you a lesson and take back my color.
And rap was never the same. All right. Good attempts, good attempts, good attempts, good attempts, good attempts, good attempts, good attempts. Good attempts. P.S. Leffen, I ain't done yet. Let's watch House, so place your bets. House. Paging Dr. House MD. There's an emergency. P.S. Leffen, I ain't done yet. Did your cat do that to your arm? Where? Right here? This is probably me right here. I probably did it in my anger. P.S. Leffen, I ain't done yet. By the way, Sigma tank tops still in stores. We sold 8 of them, so a couple more available. You just have to go find the warehouse where they are all housed, leave cash, and steal the Sigma. Leffen, I ain't done yet. Is there a website? No, we're not actually selling it. So this is a one of one, dude. I don't think we made the word art one. This is the test. Well. Yabba Dabba Doobster. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Groinkler. 2 interesting names. Yabba Dabba Doobster. Thank you for the kind words about One Last Hit Atrioc Community EP. If anyone who made it is in the chat, you did a great job. The Home Demon, thank you for the 29 months. Samurai Morty, thank you for the 9 months. MLG Sama, thank you for the 22 months. I know that all of you guys would prefer if I didn't watch House and instead grinded for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into the night and just played old freestyles while grinding the game. I know that is the case, but I'm going to put my foot down and take a break, as I am now slightly wiser than I used to be, and recognize that grinding past my established bedtime will set off a chain of events that leads to me not doing my morning walk and my workout and all the things that make me happy. So I will, however, probably do that every stream until I beat it. Because now it's in my head. And now it's in my head. And now I'm going to watch how I did it last time and see if I remember how I did the second part, because I couldn't remember how I did the second part. And then I'm going to play it probably tomorrow's stream. And then I'm going to do it till I get it, because it is fucking going to dominate my mind. Will not be able to get it out of my head until I get it done. However, we have to watch House MD. So let me close. Imagine I did exactly one more, though. What if I did literally exactly one more? I'm not kidding. One more. One more just because I feel like, what if I calm down, you know? What if I calm down and I'm just out of in the zone? What if there was one more? That's it, though. Literally. It's actually legitimately one more. Just because I hadn't closed the game yet, you know? What if this is the one? It would be crazy. It's like if I was mining, that was the guy mining diamonds. And I'm all the way down here and I just don't. It's already going really well. Oh, shit. Oh, oh, fuck. Wow, wait a minute. Incredible play. This is all because someone brought up icebergs. This is all because Yeti said I should call my pyramid scheme video an iceberg video. All of this comes back to Yeti one time saying, you know, instead of a pyramid scheme, it should be an iceberg. Or a tier list, it should be an iceberg. And you know what? He was right. And this is the cost we pay. Fuck, dude. I was trying to optimize. All right, fuck it. I actually said one more. I said one more. I'm done. I'm done. All right, House MD.